Yeah, let's go. Get that coffee. Let's solve some cases, man. Here we are. We made it. We're here at Detective Pikachu Returns. Can you believe it? Holy moly, we're actually here. Did you think that we would actually have this game when you and I were playing Detective Pikachu on Nintendo 3DS with our oversized Pikachu amiibo? Did you think that we'd actually get this game, or they were just going to leave it on a cliffhanger and then release the movie? Well, you know what? Spoilers, we got the game. What, like 7, 8 years later? I have no idea. But I'm excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. Thanks so much for coming. Hi, guys. How are you? All right, so Detective Pikachu, I've heard, is a pretty long game. It's going to be approximately like 20 hours long. So as much as I want to, condense it into one live stream and just like have it, I don't think it's going to be possible, but we'll give it a shot. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a live stream series right over here of playing through the game as best as we can. You guys can use this video as a walkthrough or a guide or a way of determining whether or not you're going to pick up the game and play it yourself, right? We do that all the time. Thank you so much. Man, it's good to see all of you guys. So early. Dude, I got my coffee here. I'm ready to go, man. Trust me, we've been playing Detective Pikachu all week. The original game on Nintendo 3DS was about like 12, 13 hours long. We did upload the gameplay on my YouTube channel, so go check that out. Hands up at home if you guys saw the upload the other day. It'll be linked in the description. You guys can absolutely go get that. End cards, end screen, all that. So go watch that. Of course, you get an understanding of Tim Goodman, an understanding of Pikachu. Harry, he's looking for his dad. What's the deal with Pikachu and Mewtwo? What kind of deal did they make together? What is R, right? The gene Mewtwo cells, Berserk gene, making Pokemon go crazy. Anyway, what's going on, friends? Let's do it. Okay, coffee's good. I woke up my Pikachu from Pokemon sleep. I'm officially awake. All right, a couple things right now. Here's what is going on. I need your help with 2 things. Actually, maybe 3 things. Let's take a look at 3 things before we get started, and then we're going to generate some hype and get things going. All right. For starters, I don't know if you guys saw the announcement that I made not too long ago, but I launched a brand new channel where a lot of the VOD videos, or the recorded episodic 30-minute series of all the upcoming things, they're going to start living on a brand new channel, and that's going to be called Abdallah Gaming. So if you guys didn't already take a look at it, type in like youtube.com/Abdallah Gaming Official. You'll be able to find that there. So I need your help with getting subscribed. We got 1.4 thousand subscribers on the channel. We're currently uploading the Detective Pikachu, like the original series, on there, but we'll also put on all of the new episodes on there as well as soon as they're ready. So please do me a favor, click on that, and you guys will be all set and ready to go. Hands up at home if you guys are already subscribed or you saw my announcement on that. It's really fun starting a brand new channel and seeing all of the people like you guys that are out there to support it. So please help out. And then watch the playlist on repeat. We need those watch hours. Thanks. All right. So in order to commemorate the brand new channel launch, we do have a giveaway that we're going to be doing. We partnered up with Fixture Gaming. They are going to actually help us sponsor out a Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch OLED, a fun controller, and a couple of the Fixture Gaming S2s. So that's going to be a really awesome one. Take a look at the pinned comment in chat, or take a look at my pinned Twitter. You'll be able to see where the giveaway link is for that so that you guys can enter it. All you have to do is literally subscribe to, Abdallah Smash, subscribe to Abdallah Gaming, do a couple follows, visits on the site, and you'll be entered to win that. So that is also really, really fun. All right, so outside of that, what do you guys think? Should we do a sneak peek of the October Abdallah Smash trading card? That's up to you guys. We do trading cards like every month. So, I don't know if you guys knew that. We do a fun little card, and I usually reveal what it looks like. But if you guys are interested in that, we can absolutely show it off. So head on over to AbdallahSmash.com. we have a very fun October trading card. I don't know what it's themed. I actually couldn't tell you what the theme is for the card. It's a mystery. You may need to be a detective in order to take a peek at it. But the theme is actually really fun, so I hope that you enjoy it. What do you guys say? Should we do an instant drop so you can guys take a look at that online? Feel free. All right. So here's a sneak peek, and that's all I'm giving you. This is it. It's just a little corner of it. That's a sneak peek right there. I don't know what's on the sneak peek, but you guys have seen it right now. Get your card right over here at AbdallahSmash.com. I'm going to click on release over here, and we're going to do a product drop on YouTube, which is actually a new feature. Let me know what that looks like. Anyway, you should be able to see on the bottom of the screen over here or somewhere that it shows the October card. So pick up one of those, gift one to a friend, and let's do this. Thanks for watching. The artwork is so great, so please, please take a look at that. I don't know what that means. I don't know, man. It's really fun, though. All right, anyway. So the artwork is going to be so fun for that. We got a brand new channel. We got a giveaway going of a Nintendo Switch. There's a lot of things happening over here, but the biggest thing on all of our minds is Detective Pikachu Returns. What happens, man? I don't even know. I hope this game's good. Man, I've heard many different things floating around the internet right now, but spoiler free. Let's just see for it for ourselves and just have a great time today. I need to see show of hands how many of you guys are going to be here throughout all day, because I have a feeling we're going to be streaming from 8 to about like maybe to 12, so maybe about 4 hours of this. Take a little lunch break. Jump right back into it for another 4 hours, take a dinner break, and then finish off the evening. I need to see all of you guys are going to be dedicated, all right? I'm keeping tally. I'll be checking. Anyway, you guys are great. Big hype in the chat if you guys are ready for Detective Pikachu. Thank you so much for hanging out with me before we get started, and I hope that you guys are just as excited as I am to jump back into the world of Detective Pikachu after we missed it for, I don't know, 2018? Wow, 5 years-ish? Okay, great. 2018. Cool. Love this game. Thanks for hanging out. All right. Okay, I see a lot of you guys. I see a lot of you guys on board. Let's do some work, shall we? I think it's going to be a fun time, so let's get it going. All right, friends, we're here at Detective Pikachu Returns. It's Abdallah here. Thanks so much for enjoying all the content that we make, especially watching the original Detective Pikachu. Let's jump into a brand new game and see what this game is all about. I'm so excited for it. Please tell me you guys are excited for Detective Pikachu Returns. Oh my gosh, I am too. Again, Abdallah here, you know me. Let's jump into a brand new game. Here we go. What's gonna happen? What's the story so far? Did you watch the original Detective Pikachu series that I made? I hope you did. If you didn't, go get yourself caught up. Let's play.
The name's Pikachu, and I'm what you might call a great detective.
Yeah, go on, Pikachu.
With my bolts of brilliance, I've solved many mysteries. My partner Harry and I ran into some trouble on a case. Harry suddenly disappeared, and I'd lost all my memories. After that, I was wandering the city when I ran into Tim. Somehow, he could understand what I was saying. Our goals were one and the same. Find Detective Harry, because my missing partner just so happened to be Tim's dad. While we were searching for Harry, we uncovered a series of crimes involving R, a chemical that drove Pokemon berserk.
That's the ending.
Tim and I managed to solve the case and save Ryme City. And yet, Harry was still missing. Even now, the two of us are still searching for him.
Cool intro.
Harry, just where the heck did you go?
Fascinating. Well, that's like a very summarized version of the 13 hours that we spent playing the original Detective Pikachu on Nintendo 3DS.
Promote an even stronger bond between the people Pokemon of Ryme City, I hereby proclaim this day the start of Pokemon Friendship Week. To commemorate this event, we present this award to Tim Goodman and Pikachu, who saved
Harry!
Pika. Oh, Pikachu, I'm sorry. I guess that's a sign I better wrap this speech up, eh?
Wearing his iconic red hoodie.
You couldn't have picked a worse time to doze off.
Sorry. Now then, due to the incident of 2 years ago, some of our citizens began to doubt Ryme City's motto, coexistence with Pokemon. So to those of you who were affected, I offer you my deepest sympathies.
Howard Myers, the mayor. Voice acting's good.
A Corviknight? Oh no, it's coming this way!
Sir, follow me. Everyone, get inside right away!
What the heck is going on?
Could it be? Or?
Don't think so. Its behavior's different. It's all right. Just calm down.
Pikachu.
Lousy Corviknight. It just made off with my signature hat.
My dad gave you that hat.
Yeah, we gotta get it back.
You know how important that hat is to me. And Corviknight just flew off with it. Oh, what a mess. Let's go get it back. Huh? What's that? Hey, Tim, over here. Wow. Okay. Well, that's Detective Pikachu's intro. Let's move. Here we go.
Look, this must be the notebook the mayor dropped. Oh, there's something inside. A family photo? This girl looks familiar. Oh, she's the one who didn't look too happy during the mayor's speech.
That's my classmate, Rachel. She knows a lot about Pokemon.
Huh? Whoa, time out. You know her? Why am I just now learning this?
Yeah, we should return this notebook to Mayor Myers. Mayor Myers, I'm going to be saying that a lot. And all of the dialogue isn't spoken. That's a miss. Yeah, but first we got to deal with Corviknight. Right, let's go, Pikachu. Okay, so let's get out of here. We're on the bleachers. Look at this man right now. Tim is like all grown up. I mean, he was 18 in the previous game, so how many years is this? I don't know. Who's this person? Now what do we do? That's... Uh-oh, it doesn't look good. Who is that? Pidove! Oh, no! Yo, is that a shiny?
Oh!
Is that Pidove unconscious? Don't touch it. Moving this Pokemon could injure it. Hey, you, big guy, what happened to Pidove? Well, I'm at a loss. Nothing we've tried so far is working. Hey, can you even hear me? You, cut your Pikachu's Pika Pika chatter and evacuate the area. That's Will Butler, Chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau. Yo, Audino. Can hear how healthy you are. Wow. I need to track down Corviknight and get this area evacuated, but I can't leave this Pidove here. Hey, what happened? Calm down, Pikachu. To everyone else, you're just saying Pika Pika. I'm the only one who understands what you're saying. Oh, right, sorry. I got a little worked up seeing Pidove in such a bad shape. Okay, Tim, it's on you to ask the big guy what went down. Excuse me, what happened here? Oh, you're that young detective. Yes, I'm Tim Goodman, and this is my partner, Pikachu. Will Butler, Pokemon Protection Bureau, and this Audino is with the police department's rescue squad. Audino. I'll spare you the details. Right now, we need to help this Pidove. All that wind Corviknight whipped up blew it around and knocked it out. Audino used a move to help Pidove recover, but it still hasn't woken up. Chief, no civilian injuries to report at this time. Copy that. Great work. Now I should really get back to leading the evacuation, but I can't just leave P-Dove here unconscious. You ought to clear out of here too, young detective. Mr. Butler, let us help take care of P-Dove. We'll find a way to wake it up. Yeah, let a couple of great detectives handle this. You? Huh, this is an emergency situation, one that requires my full attention. Maybe I should let you help. Alright, I'll leave waking up this P-Dove to you. I'm counting on you, young detective. Yes, sir. Let's go, Pikachu. Okay. Oh, it's cooing already. Coo. Huh. Oh, it's a different one. Hey, why don't you talk to those other P-Dove? Sure, let's give it a shot. So remember, Pikachu can talk to all the different Pokemon, and Tim can talk to all the different people. Hold on a sec, Tim. Before we talk to these guys, there's something I need to tell you. Yeah? What is it? Cases don't just pop up when it's convenient for us. I don't gotta tell you that, right? Right? And it's been a good long while since our last case. Well, that's true. So let's hit pause and jog our memories of how we go about to investigate a case. We'll do this one by the book, alright? If you say so. Alright, unfortunately, P-Dove's injuries are all healed. All we gotta do is find a way to wake it up. Some might call it a coincidence, but me, I call it an opportunity for a detective work tutorial. Perfect, right? Yeah, I suppose. Let's refresh our memory and make sure we conduct a full investigation. Okay, got it. First, quickly go over how we investigate. I talk to the Pokemon, and I talk to the people. Yeah! Together, the two of us will gather evidence and take testimonies from people and Pokemon and piece them all together to solve the case. Yep, that's how we do it. Exactly. Okay, this round of questioning is all yours, Pikachu. Sure thing, here I go. Hey, P-Dove, can I talk to you? I'm guessing you're pals with that unconscious P-Dove. Mind if I ask you a couple questions? It says their friend's taking a nap and won't wake up. So it thinks that unconscious P-Dove is just sleeping? You really love the smell of... What? Wait, huh? Oh, what's that got to do with anything? Nice strong aroma makes the sleepy times go away? That's what it's saying? You'd think these P-Dove would be more concerned about their unconscious friend instead of chirping about some smell. I'm gathering that there's a certain aroma that P-Dove are really into. I guess that's all we're gonna get. Maybe we should question some of the other P-Dove around here. Alright. I'm out here talking to birds. Oh, man. Hey, Tim. Come here for a second. If you get stuck and see the light bulb icon in the lower left corner, you can press the left button to consult Pikachu and get a hint. Oh, man, I'm covering up the lower left corner. Why isn't it in the top left corner? Press the left button. I'm a little curious about what P-Dove is saying. Yeah, its friend is unconscious, but all it wanted to talk about was the aroma. Yep. Aroma, sleepy times. Okay, wait, if it was talking about using some kind of scent? And what if that scent could wake up its friend? Yeah, that's it, Tim. If we can find a strong aroma these P-Dove were chirping about, maybe it'll wake up their unconscious friend. That's what I'm thinking. It's worth a shot at least. But how are we going to find a scent like that? There might be some Pokemon who haven't evacuated yet. Maybe we can ask them. That reminds me. Listen up, Tin. If you're having trouble during an investigation, you can call out to me anytime. I can give you advice discreetly so no one else notices. Of course, you can also just mull things over on your own. But if you get stuck, it might be a good idea to take a break or retrace your steps. That's important too. Okay, press plus to open the sub-menu. You save the game, change your settings. ZL to reread conversations. Okay. Press plus. Yeah, okay, got it. Okay, here we go. Interview Pokemon. I already talked to this one. How about this one? Okay, do I not talk to the other one? Whoa, is that a Natu? Zatu? Oh, cool. What are you doing here? Please be careful. You don't talk? Okay. One NPC that doesn't talk in the game. This is Zatu. That's Zatu. I can never tell what it's staring at or what it might be thinking. But that's the sort of Pokemon who probably got all kinds of incredible knowledge. I don't know about that. Let's try asking if it knows anything. Alright, way ahead of you. Hey, Zatu. Can you hear me? Hey. It's not saying anything. I wonder what's wrong. Oh, it wants peace and quiet while it's sunbathing? Okay, that's awfully calm. Maybe we should try asking someone else. Alright, so Zatu's no help. Who else? Magnemite? Okay. Wait. Magnemite says Magnemite in a little electrical tone, and it doesn't go. Are we in the same Ryme City? Because that's incorrect. A little jolt from Magnemite might be just what P-Dub needs to wake up. Yeah, you can't use your moves, so I'd have to ask Magnemite to do the jolting for you. Let's not go there. You know I'd use my moves if I could. Oh, I'll tell you what the problem is. We got a P-Dub that won't wake up. I was thinking one of your electric-type moves could jolt it awake, though probably only as a last resort. You'd be willing to help us out? Thanks. If all else fails, we'll hit you up for an electrifying assist. Great, so Magnemite can potentially shock that thing awake. There's a Spearow. What do you mean I can't talk to the Spearow? What about that Spearow? Hey, you! NPC doesn't talk. Great. This game's already looking real good. Okay, let's talk to Audino. Yeah, hey, any idea where we can find a strong aroma? I guess you wouldn't know, huh? Why wouldn't it know? Help us find a way to wake up that P-Dove. Oh, Aromatis? Is that her name? Exudes an enchanting aroma. Aromatis or Aromatis? I actually don't know how to pronounce this Pokemon's name. Let's call her Aromatis, maybe. Aren't you? What are these P-Dubs surrounding you for? Oh, you got a sweet scent, huh? They started flocking to you as soon as it got here? These P-Dubs have been following Aromatis around, huh? Yeah, you're asking it to make a nice aroma? Hurry up, make the nice aroma. The P-Dub are really getting on its nerves. It seems like these P-Dub are all drawn to a scent that Aromatis emits, which means it might be able to help us wake up the unconscious P-Dub. Good thinking, Pikachu. Let's ask it if it's willing to help us out. Hey there, we could use some help. Let's find out if we can get these P-Dub to stop following it around. Fair enough. Let's talk to the P-Dub. Alright, let's do it. Yo. Hey, sorry to ask you, but could you guys move somewhere else? Hey, now's the time to stop and smell the aromas. We're trying to help your friend here. Say, guess what? Pretty soon, this thing is going to go make a lot of nice aromas right over there. No, they're on board with the nice aromas over their plan. Oh, so they'll move? Great. Great. Alright, now this thing's going to help us out, right? Yep. Happy to lend a hand now that we got those P-Dub to move. Great. Let's take it back to the square. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where is Magnemite's original cry, though? Okay, here's the P-Dub. Please help it.
All right. Glad that worked.
Okay. P-Dub's awake. Oh, no. Wow. Aromatis's scent is nice. But it's kind of like a really strong perfume. I don't get why the P-Dub like it so much. Me neither. Well, they're enjoying it. Yeah, they love that stuff. Okay, you're a huge help. Thanks. It's like the size of a beach ball. And it's gone. Excellent work, young detective. That perked P-Dub right up. It didn't even consider getting help from the other Pokemon. Or I didn't even consider getting help from the other Pokemon in the area. Oh yeah, come to think of it, a police officer was calling this big guy Chief. I wonder why. How about you ask him and find out? About you, Mr. Butler. Yeah, I'm Will Butler, Chief of the PPB. The PPB? He did introduce himself earlier. We're an organization dedicated to protecting the Pokemon of Ryme City, the Pokemon Protection Bureau. So it's kind of like the police, but focused on Pokemon? I didn't know we had something like that. Yeah, the Bureau only recently started its official operations. At the moment, we're borrowing office space at the Ryme City Police Station and cooperating with the police. We were dispatched to provide security, but, well, just look what happened. I can't believe a fiasco this big occurred on my watch. It's honestly an embarrassment. Yeah, tell me about the PPB. PPB. We were formed 2 years ago as a response to the infamous R incident, the case you two solved. It's been 2 years. Cool. Back then, Pokemon-related disturbances were happening all over the city. The human and Pokemon residents of Ryme City were deeply affected by that. Mayor Myers was so shaken by what occurred, he took it upon himself to create the PPB as a countermeasure. He wanted to make sure crimes involving Pokemon like the R incident would never happen again. That's why this organization exists. Isn't keeping the peace the police's job, though? In the past few years, Ryme City has seen a concerning rise in the number of reported incidents and accidents. The police are struggling to handle so many incidents, including those involving Pokemon. But now, the police can protect the Pokemon population of Ryme City while PPB protects the Pokemon. By dividing up the work, we can keep everyone safe. Ah, so that's why it was formed. Just what I'd expect from Ryme City. Howard is really looking out for us Pokemon, huh? Howard? Yeah, that's Howard. Who's Howard? By the way, young detective, I was watching your investigation earlier and couldn't help but notice. Were you explaining things to Pikachu? Huh? I don't think Pikachu understands what you're telling him, though. Unless the two of you can... no, I'm not actually talking to him. It's more like getting advice? No, that's not it. It's... Oh, I get it. You talk to Pikachu to organize your thoughts. Interesting way to form your deductions, if you ask me. Yeah, that's it. Well, we do understand each other, actually. Whew, that was close. I thought he'd caught on to us. Be careful, usually folks won't believe we can talk to one another. Whoa!
It's back again. Come on, let's chase it down.
Sir.
Oh. It's Corviknight again. Hey, give me back my hat, would ya? The chief went after Corviknight in his patrol car. I bet Corviknight still has my hat. Let's follow it. Eggs, app. A what? Those Pokemon cries. Sounds like they're coming from the direction Corviknight flew off in. Let's go check it out. So I noticed that, like, that NPC police officer, she didn't have any facial expressions. She wasn't really excited. Like, there's zero excitement. Where's the direction that... Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. A Alolan Exeggutor? Pikachu, look. Well, how do you like these apples? They're scattered all over the place. What a mess. Well, like, oh, man. I guess. Is this a tree? Come on, Tim. Is this a tree? He says. This is Tim Goodman in a town of, like, Pokemon. He could look upwards and notice it's not a tree because there's a Pokemon head. And it's growing here? It's kind of weird. Unless what? No, this is definitely weird. What's Tim going to college for? Accounting? Is this a tree? Applin lives in an apple. Wait, what did that sound like? Wait, hold on, what did the Applin sound like? Oh, man. It's dangerous here, Applin. You should find somewhere that's safe. That's odd. It doesn't seem like it wants to leave. Let's talk to it.
Hey.
I haven't seen any Applin in this city before. Where'd you come from? Oh, you got to sleep in a wooden crate. When you woke up, you're always someplace new? So the apple vendor travels to different locations, and this Applin is getting carried along. The apple vendor probably doesn't know about this Applin. Something suddenly shook it awake a moment ago. I'll bet that was Corviknight. Same goes for these crates. I don't see the apple vendor. Must have evacuated the area. Applin! Okay, great. So the wooden crate shook, you got thrown out, and that's when you realized your friends were missing. It got separated, then let's find its friends. Good thinking. How many friends were with you? 2? Okay, got it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant to press the B button. We're looking for 2 of his friends. Get out of here. Okay, but as much as I'd like to get my hat back from Corviknight, we can't just abandon a Pokemon in need of our help. Yeah, what kind of great detectives would we be if we didn't lend a helping hand or two along the way? Okay, we should investigate the fallen apples. Yeah, I'd be happy to if there wasn't a tree in the way. Something about it seems odd to me. Maybe we should investigate that first. This tree! Oh, gosh. Okay, we can't investigate because this tree's in the way. What should we do about it? Well, we can't just cut it down. And it's talking. Egg, eggs, eggs. Oh, God.
Whoa! This tree's an Exeggutor!
Towering tropical Pokemon. Wait, isn't this an Alolan Exeggutor? Alolan Exeggutor was in the parade in Ryme City 2 years ago at the case of R, man. I've never seen one before. Did you just not watch the parade after you solved the case last year? And you just went into hiding? I don't know about this, man. Why don't we ask and get some other questions while we're at it? We can't investigate until it moves anyway. Hey, Exeggutor, over here. Look down by your feet. Whoa, don't talk all at once. How about this? Exeggutor, I'll tell you which head should answer. Sound good? Oops, I forgot to say which head. Okay, about you, Exeggutor. Why are you here? I guess it's been traveling around with the apple vendor. That explains why it's here in Ryme City.
Hey.
Hey, you, right head. Right head? Tell me what happened here. Corviknight came flying through, and when you tried to dodge it, you bumped into the fruit stand? I knew it! By the way, have you seen a hat? Corviknight took mine. Guess it happened too suddenly for you to tell. Oh well.
Hey.
Cool. Hey, left head. We got a favor to ask. Sorry, but we want to search through those apples scattered behind you. Could you please scooch over a bit? I mean, it's not like we can use the entire, 20 feet on the left of it or the right of it to go look at the apples. But we might get hit by that tail. So I can see why they want to be a little safe. Mm-hmm. Good! It moved for us. Now we can investigate the scene. Mm-hmm. This is where all the apples got scattered around. Let's investigate. There's one applin? Where's the second one? Yo, do you guys see the second one anywhere? I see it blinking at us. That's right, there's a lot of apples over there. Try not to overlook them. Dude, what? Oh, look, an applin. I found one. Tell me you don't see the second one, because I have no idea. Have you been sitting still pretending to be an apple this whole time? That must take a whole lot of patience. Patiently standing still is one of your talents? Impressive. That Corviknight got you wrapped up in quite the mess, though, didn't it? Your friend is waiting for you. It's probably inside this crate. No sign of applin, though. What about this one? There are apples everywhere. I don't see any applin. At this point, these apples are only good for making juice or jam or something. I'd still eat them, bruises and all. Well, we searched pretty thoroughly. I don't see my hat or the other applin, though. Huh, where could it be? Oh my gosh. Did you see something moving behind that crate? What? No, I didn't notice anything. Try checking again. Maybe something's changed. Oh my gosh, my hat! And let me guess, there's an applin underneath it. Corviknight dropped it. Could have sworn it wasn't here earlier. Anyway, I'm glad to have it back.
This was a real pain. Hey, get back here. The heck?
Hey, quit playing around.
Hey, I'm not playing at all. My hat keeps moving on its own.
That's ridiculous, Pikachu.
What? No way.
See? Told you so.
Yeah, that thing is magnetized.
Exeggutor.
Guess I've gotta go get it.
Guess so.
Climb Exeggutor.
Well, Tim, lift me up.
I love this.
You all
Little
right?
Simba.
Don't hurt yourself.
Very little Mufasa action. Lion King. That... Oh, gosh. Don't... Okay, yeah, don't fall off, buddy. I was not expecting a quick time event. How is he hanging on with his 2 little feet and his entire body backwards? That makes no sense. Mash the button. All right.
I got you back.
Nice flip. Ooh, whoa! Really? Tim made that sound? Pikachu, it's an Applin. Whoa, are you okay? Fine and dandy. Nice catch, by the way. Are the Applin okay, too? Yep, they all seem to be happily reunited. Good, I'm glad they're alright. So, one of them was wearing my hat, huh? Seeing it move on its own really threw me for a loop. I'm sure Corviknight dropped the hat mid-flight, and it just so happened to fall on top of Applin. Oh yeah, hey Tim, where's my hat? Don't worry, I got it. At the end of the day, I'm just glad I didn't lose my hat. Aww.
Yeesh, that was a hassle. Yeah, now that's more like it.
Yeah, you look like yourself again.
Thanks, Tim. Harry gave me this hat to commemorate our partnership.
The awards ceremony will resume shortly. We ask that all participants please return to the venue at this time.
I guess we better hurry back.
That darn Corviknight. I'll let it off the hook just this once.
Great work.
Oh.
Thank you. And you as well, Pikachu.
Yep.
I can't say it enough. Ryme City owes you a debt of gratitude for your efforts. We strive for coexistence between people and Pokémon in our fair city. And you two are the ideal detective duo. On behalf of the city, I am pleased to present you with this medal.
Thank you, Mayor Myers. I'm honored.
Of course, you get one too, Pikachu.
Yeah, I'm the great detective.
Pika Pika to you too, little hero. Both of you, keep up that great work.
Way to go, Tim! Congratulations, hon.
Wow, we see his family. We've never met his little sister and mom in the previous game. We only saw their picture in a locket, in Harry's locket, so that's kind of interesting. Later that evening at Tim's apartment. Oh my gosh.
I was so proud of you today.
Irene Goodman, Tim's mother.
You're amazing, Tim.
And Sophia, Tim's little sister.
You think so?
Everyone knows all about the amazing work you two have done. There was the Eevee abduction case, the fossil stealing spree.
And the Ryme Tower standoff case, too. They even made a movie based on the R case.
Yeah, I thought that movie was pretty good, but how come Mom and me didn't even show up in it?
I have no idea, but movies usually do their own thing, don't they?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you something. This is Dad's Pikachu, right?
Yeah. He's my partner at the moment, though.
I see.
Whoa, whoa. What's with all the staring?
This is
He
the first
saved our
time.
dad from trouble many times.
Wow.
She's never seen
Oh, Pikachu.
that Pikachu
The
before?
news is about to start. Maybe there's an update on that Corviknight.
Yeah.
What's going on here? All right, well, looks like we get to meet Sophia, the little sister, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, that's the first half an hour of Detective Pikachu. What did you guys think? Is it good? Is it a lot like the other one? All right, you guys let me know. But anyway, let's continue playing, shall we? Thanks for watching. Woo, boy. Okay. Give me your all your thoughts right now. What do you think of this game so far? Is it everything you expected? I think that the facial expressions are taking me aback. I think that they shortcutted that. And that's not okay. We just got done playing Detective Pikachu on 3DS, and like everyone's facial expressions were like really, like you can tell what they were feeling. And I love that in conjunction with the voice acting. All of that was amazing in the first game. This one, it seems like they just have a blank facial expression, and then their eyebrows like just stay up, and then they just blink their eyes and move their mouth. And their mouths don't even move according to what the voices are. Like I mean, am I complaining about that? That's the first thing that was a glaring notice. And minus 10 points for getting Magnemite's cry wrong. Magnemite sounds like this. Right? That's how Magnemite sounds. It doesn't sound like Magnemite. No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. You can't just go doing that. Or maybe, here's the theory, maybe only the Magnemite in, was that Magnemite in PCL? Where was that Magnemite at? The boat? The luxury cruise liner? Wherever that Magnemite was, maybe that was a one of a kind. No, he was in the studio. He was at GNN Studios in the back. Maybe only that one speaks in blah, 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 blah. I don't know, man. But like this game is also in 2023, where like the standard for a lot of other RPGs and storytelling games is like full-blown voice acting. Like that's what I really expected with this game, because like it's been how many years? 5 years? 6 years until since the last one? You'd think that they would like spend the extra development dollars to get some more voice lines in a recording booth to fully get this thing voiced, but more of the same, man. I don't know, man. It's interesting, but we're taking a coffee break. Thanks for watching, by the way. We're going to keep on going today. So weird, man. I don't know. Do any of you guys remember that? Some of you guys who watched the Detective Pikachu videos, as I was like uploading them, you guys know that I was poking fun at that so hard. But when it came down to it, yeah, I don't know. That was the voice director's decision on how to do that, right? Could you imagine if like Pikachu sounded like completely different? And you're just like, wait a second, what? That's not how Pikachu sounds. That's exactly what went through my mind when I heard the Magnemite sound like a putty from the Power Rangers Season 1. Anywho. Alright. Yeah. What do you guys think? The introduction of Sophia and the mom? I mean, I guess that's cool. They were really never mentioned. They were just mentioned in a photograph in Harry's locket in the previous game. So I'm curious about that. I'm curious of what's happened in the last 2 years. Sophia just casually mentioned the Great Eevee case and something about mysterious fossils. So apparently, Tim has been solving crimes in 2 years? I don't know. Did I read on that wrong? I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I don't know. I hope I didn't read that wrong. You guys tell me, but we should be good. Well, good to see you. All right, you guys ready for the next batch? Let's do it. Let's do another half an hour or so. I'm good for it. You question her fashion choices? Look at these long socks, though. Like, she's great. She's like, what, 10? Come on. You think you had good fashion when you were 10 years old? I don't think you did. None of us did. Unless our parents are really, really into it. Especially... That's very mom-like in attire over there. Okay, I like that the apartment is still kind of the same too, so we'll have to check this TV out. All right, let's do this, friends. Big hype in the chat if you guys are ready for the next batch. Let's do it. Here we go. Jumping right back in to Detective Pikachu Returns. Thanks so much for returning. It's Abdallah here. Hi. All right, so we met the family. Now it's time to go check the TV. But this is our sister. This is your first time in Ryme City, right, Sophia? It's so busy and fun. I'm glad I came. That Corviknight surprised me, though. I'm glad you and Mom are okay. What's up, Mom?
Right.
I'm glad you're doing safe and well, Tim, but you hardly ever call. I know no news is supposed to be good news, but you take that a bit too far. Sorry, Mom.
Well...
I haven't been to Ryme City in quite some time now. Not since I last saw your father. Gosh, I guess it's been about 2 years then.
Speaking of which...
Tim, are you getting enough to eat? Yeah, stopping by the Hi Hat Cafe for breakfast is part of my daily routine. The Hi Hat Cafe? Yeah, it's Pikachu's favorite spot. It's so close, and now that we've moved, I've been going there pretty much every morning. Maybe I should make some dinner for you tomorrow night then. It's been a while. You miss my cooking, don't you? Of course, Mom. Looking forward to it. Is that Amelia? Oh my gosh right now. What? We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this breaking news? Look at her moving up as a news anchor. Oh, what's going on?
According to amateur footage we've received from a viewer, Pokémon appear to have caused an explosion. This explosion occurred in the mountain range northeast of Ryme City. This may be related to the recent uptick in incidents involving Pokémon. Ryme City Police and the newly established Pokémon Protection Bureau are investigating. Amelia Christie signing off.
Hey, Tim, did you catch that?
I hope that incident doesn't have anything to do with Dad.
Same here.
Mewtwo told me 2 years ago. Dad's alive, and we'll be able to find him as long as we don't give up.
Yeah, Mewtwo is still our only connection to finding Harry.
Mewtwo?
To Pikachu, are you? What? You're just like your father, talking to Pokemon like that.
Oh, really?
What's with the emphasis on Mewtwo?
It's
Mewtwo.
been 2 years since the R incident.
Yes.
Since then, we've solved all kinds of cases. The mayor even gave us an award for it. I can still talk to Pikachu and understand him. If the two of us keep solving cases together, I'm sure we'll find my dad someday.
Why is Tim's voice actor just always sounding so somber? That's an interesting choice. Yeah, very interesting. Indeed. Oh well. The day after the award ceremony. Whimsicott.
That's a lot of Whimsicott.
Sure is. They ride through on seasonal winds every year.
I hear they can be real pranksters.
If they get in a house they like, they scatter cotton everywhere.
Sounds like a pain to clean up.
Yep.
Wow. And that's like... That's their ability in the main series Pokemon games. It's called Prankster.
It's the perfect Pikachu bait.
Yeah.
Yo, is that Pablo? No! Yo, Holiday? Yo, it's Frank! Frank Holiday is a police inspector.
Inspector Holiday, did you finally find my dad?
Sorry. No.
Of course
We're on
not.
a different case. We've received reports of a jewel theft. Could you lend me a hand with this one?
Of course.
The incident occurred at the Denis residence, the mansion down the street. Sorry, but Brad is waiting for me. I'll go ahead and meet up with you there.
So much for my coffee.
We didn't even get to see Pablo and Ludicolo. Okay, Pikachu, let's go. Wait a second, Tim. What for? There's no need to rush. You've got to be calm and unhurried if you want to do your best investigating. Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, Pikachu's a real talkative Pokemon. If you see this icon in the lower left, you can press the right button to chat with him. Sometimes Pikachu will try to get your attention, and a Pikachu icon will bounce to let you know he wants to talk. If you see this icon bouncing, press the right button to hear what he has to say. Let's try it out.
Look, I know we need to hurry, but would it really hurt if we relaxed a bit? For instance... Oh, here's a good idea. You could listen to some sage advice from a great detective like me. Okay.
Oh, but Holiday's waiting. We better go join him. I kind of want a coffee. Oh, wow. We don't even get to go to the Hi-Hat Cafe? What's the Hariyama doing over here? Indeedy? What are these guys? Yo, this is suspicious. I can't even talk to these people. What? So fascinating. Alright, you, little one. Hariyama's partner. Oh no, Hariyama's facing off against Poliwrath again. Why does he act out like this? He's usually so gentle. Is something wrong? My partner Hariyama loves showing off his strength, especially when he gets tested against someone else's. And since Poliwrath is so proud of its muscles, Hariyama considers that its rival. Once they start going at it, it's hard to stop them. Yikes. We better avoid that alley for now. Look at that Slowpoke. Hey, Maractus doing some dancing? Cool. Great job, Maractus. Your dancing is so cute. Hey, Tim, scooch aside. From the top now. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Great. Who are you? How about a little snack for you and your partner? These menu items use all sorts of different berries. With so many choices, they could cater to any Pokemon's taste. Okay. Hey, Holiday, it's me. Damn. I appreciate you coming on such short notice, Tim. This way. The crime took place at the Denis residence up ahead. Yup. Casually walk and then disappear. Is this it? Of course it's not it. It's too funny for me. What is that? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, okay. Alright, we're going back. We're going back. Here we go, here we go. Go to the scene of the crime. Oh my gosh! It's what's his name and his Manectric.
Well, if it isn't the great detective.
Looks way different. He looks... Brad McMaster looks nothing like how he looked like in the previous game. But we do remember his Manectric with a very, very keen sense of smell. It's been a while, Brad. Brad looks like a blank NPC character creator that you just clicked on blonde hair, blue eyes. And then that's exactly what he looks like. He looks nothing... Oh, come on. I see you're on the case, too. This... Oh my gosh! That's so bad! I suppose that means you are as well. You private detectives do love sticking your nose into every little thing. If Mr. Denis hadn't requested you personally, I'd be asking you to leave right now. Yup, he's still a jerk. I think he's holding a grudge from that time we showed him up. Manek. Yep, he says no funny business. Sheesh, no wonder you two are partners. That's enough, Brad. We're going to be conducting this investigation together. This is the scene of the crime, right? Yes, this mansion belongs to Sanjeev Denis, a jeweler. Okay, cool. Mr. Denis is one of the wealthiest men in Ryme City. Under normal circumstances, a civilian like yourself would never have the opportunity to meet him. Make sure you don't do anything to offend him. Oh, and don't get in the way of our investigation either. He's just got to get a dig in somewhere, doesn't he? Okay, Tim, come inside. Come on, Sanjeev. Where are you? The missing jewel, MJ. Why is that M like with the yellow? What? Should I be writing these down? Yo, Sanjeev over here. Alright, Tim. Mr. Denis is waiting for you in the room to the right. Thanks, Holiday. Oh, wow.
Oh, Tim, I've been waiting for you.
Man, that's oh man, let me tell you about that later. My name is Sanjeev Denis. I'm a jeweler, and this is my partner Growlithe. I'm Detective Tim Goodman, and this is my partner Pikachu. Sorry to jump right into it, but could you please tell us what you know about the incident? About the crime that took place. A precious jewel was stolen while I was out of my house. It's called the Aurora Drop, and it's a very rare jewel indeed. The Aurora Drop? What a mysterious name. Magical, even. The thief injured one of my staff members and made off with the jewel. The thief injured the staff member and stole it. Thankfully, my staff member's injuries were minor, and yet, is something sticking out to you as odd? Well, the police are treating my trusted butler as the prime suspect. They think the butler did it? Could you tell me more about the jewel? It looked like this. Most gemstones must first be cut and polished into beautiful jewels. But the Aurora Drop is said to have naturally formed into its shape. The way it shines looks a bit like an aurora. Yes, that's precisely how it's got its name. The Aurora Drop has been the subject of many a tale, but it was thought to be nothing more than fiction. Even among us jewelers, for the longest time we called it the Jewel of Legend. Wow, he wasn't kidding when he called it precious. I guess it's no surprise that someone wanted to steal it. It definitely sounds valuable. Where were you displaying it? I kept it securely locked within a special reinforced case inside my jewel storage room. There are locks on both the storage room door and the reinforced case. And yet, despite all that security, it still got stolen. Okay, tell me about the butler. You mentioned the police already have a suspect. Yeah, they believe that the thief is my own trusted butler, Barnes. Why do they think that? Because Barnes and I are the only people who can access the key to the storage room. What's keeping someone else from getting to it? The key is always kept around Growlithe's neck. But if anyone but Barnes or myself attempted to take it from her, Growlithe would start barking. My Growlithe is a very loyal Pokemon. She would never allow the key to be taken by a stranger. I don't see a key around Growlithe's neck right now. The police think Barnes took it. That would certainly make sense, assuming Barnes is really the culprit. Mr. Denis, if possible, I'd like to talk with Barnes. He's currently being questioned by the police. If you don't believe Barnes is the thief, is that correct? I've known Barnes since we were young. He's worked in this home for years and always served us well. I'm certain that he'd never steal from me, and I couldn't possibly imagine him hurting anyone. So you're saying Barnes didn't do it, and the real culprit is still at large? That's right. Someone else must have stolen the jewel. Please help me prove that Barnes is innocent. Ah, so that's why he called us here, to clear his butler's name. We'll talk to Barnes later. So finding the Aurora Drop and clearing Barnes of suspicion. Those are the two things he called us here to do? Yeah, could you please? You're the only ones I can count on. Our job is to investigate the case and reveal the truth. We won't know if Barnes is truly innocent until we look into this more. Yeah, the police must have at least some reason to suspect him. But we'll do what we can. If that's acceptable to you, we'll take the case. That's more acceptable. Thank you, Tim. Great. In that case, may I start investigating the scene of the crime? Of course, the jewel storage room is upstairs. I know you won't let me down. Wait a second, Tim. There's something I want to try, starting with this case. Something you want to try? Yeah, a case notebook. The writers for Detective Journal swear by it. Detective Journal? That's the magazine you're always reading, right? Yeah, that's the one. They researched the most efficient ways for detectives to organize their case notes. The solution they came up with was a case notebook. Sounds intriguing. How does it work? I'm getting to that. First, open up your notebook. Press the X button. Oh, cool. Wow, this is pretty awesome. Sanjeev Denis' jewel apparently been stolen. How did the culprit steal it? Investigate the crime scene. First, let's write in the notebook any burning questions that arise when we're investigating. We'll summarize the testimony and evidence that we've gathered during our investigation on the page below. The Aurora Drop is his prized jewel. Someone's stolen it. After we collected enough testimonies and evidence, the begin deducing option will appear. When you select this, we can start deducing answers to our questions. Look at that smile on Pikachu. I love that. We don't have enough testimonies or evidence right now, but once we do, we'll be able to start deducing. I guess actually using the notebook is the best approach. So Tim, what do we have to do right now? We have to collect testimonies and evidence to figure out how the jewel was stolen. To do that, we first have to investigate the scene of the crime. Yeah, let's go check out the storage room. Cool. I want to talk to Growlithe, though. Hey, Growlithe. Yep, she doesn't look happy. Apparently she feels responsible. No wonder she's so down. Maybe we should leave her alone for a while. Alright, fine. Let's go upstairs. I mean, now the game's opening up. This is good. I like it. You. Random NPC, number 1. This room is currently being searched by the police. Okay, can I join?
Whoa!
We may be investigating crime, but we should still respect the residents' privacy. We shouldn't go barging into rooms that have nothing to do with the case, Tim. Of course it has something to do with the case. Police are in there. We need to focus on the jewel storage room. Alright, do we have a map of the layout? Otherwise, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to, like, really go into every room. The jewel storage room has been left exactly as it was the time of the incident. Inspector Holiday's already filled me in. Please go right ahead. Thank you. Hey, Tim, you going to wear some gloves? Did you learn in your last 2 years to be wearing gloves if you're going to be going onto a crime scene? Or is DNA evidence not a thing in Ryme City? Oh, look at all the fluffies. Okay. Whimsicott? Key? Huh. What is it, Pikachu? I checked out the door, but there's no signs of forced entry. Then we can be fairly certain that the thief used a key to get in. According to Denis, this room is where the Aurora Drop used to be. Let's take a closer look. Wow, it's like a Zelda game in the back over there. I want to open up those treasure boxes. What a beautiful jewel. It's so clear and sparkly. Okay, so there's another jewel. Tell me about these Zelda treasure cases, and I can't investigate the small Zelda treasure cases. Okay. A green jewel. Fresh green color reminds me of the forest. Alright, there's like a lot of the floof everywhere, and we already noticed that with the Whimsicott. So they have the ability Prankster, and they have a Prankster kind of nature, so maybe they did this. This area looks more disturbed than the rest. Let's start investigating. We might find a clue. Alright, don't let any details slip past you.
Let me see.
Let's see, where should we look first? Oh. Cool. So this was clearly sliced glass evenly across the surface over here. This is the only case that's damaged. This must be where they kept the Aurora Drop. The edge looks like it was sliced clean with a blade. What kind of blade could slice this cleanly through a sturdy jewel case? Well, obviously a Pokemon, maybe like Scyther or something, but we haven't seen any Scyther in the area. The jewel case is still locked. Oh, so they didn't have the key for this, so they used the Pokemon in order to slice through. Okay, the key to the case is a different key than the one to the door. I wonder who has the key then. Cool. Yeah, give me this. Oh, what is that little blue thing coming out of there? A feather? A blue feather. Do you think the Pokemon it belonged to was in this room? Maybe it's from a Pokemon that lives in the mansion. Let's look into that later. Okay, so there's a weird blue feather. Cramorant? There's some cotton on the ground. Looks really fluffy and soft. Okay, so we already know this from Whimsicott, right? We got the little foreshadowing. What's a bunch of cotton doing in here? Looks like part of the jewel case. Yeah, based on the shape, the top half was cut off. Yeah, really cleanly. This is actually getting pretty exciting now. Okay, we've uncovered everything. Any other spots you want to check? No, I'm done. Thanks. Give me these treasure boxes, though.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Okay, let's start deducing. Oh, so cool.
Okay.
You probably figured out how the culprit stole the jewel by now, eh? Alright, select begin deducing.
Okay.
Oh. We have a few plausible theories. Which do you think is right? What is this one? The culprit hasn't actually stolen the jewel yet. The culprit may not have taken the Aurora Drop out of the jewel storage room. Instead, they may have hidden it among the cotton. No. The culprit cut open the case and stole the jewel. Yeah, of course. And this one is they unlocked the case and stole it. They didn't do that, so it's this one.
Okay.
From what we've seen on the crime scene, we can tell that the jewel case was sliced open. After that, the Aurora Drop was removed from the case and taken away. Right, and we saw that the jewel case was still locked, which supports that claim. We still need to investigate more to determine how the case was sliced open, but at least we know now how the thief got their hands on the Aurora Drop. Yeah, we made our first step forward. Okay.
Okay.
You understand how to use a case notebook now? Yep. Once I got some evidence, I'll start deducing. Great. Okay. Now we know how the crime was carried out. We can be certain that the culprit sliced open the case and took the jewel. But there's one thing that's strange. Oh, yeah? Yeah, what's strange about the way the crime was committed? Let's see. The jewel storage room door was locked. The jewel was stored in this room. The glass was cut, but the door wasn't. Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Yeah, the door to the storage room was open with a key. But the jewel case was still locked when it was sliced apart. That's right, so that means the thief only had one of the keys, the one to the storage room. They didn't have the key to the jewel case. According to Mr. Denis, only he and Barnes can access the jewel storage room. I understand why the police suspect Barnes, but I'm not so sure. Obviously, it'd be best if we could talk to Barnes ourselves. He's still being questioned. We need to ask Mr. Denis about the lock on the jewel case. Alright, after we wrap up here, let's go ask him. Hey, Sanjeev! How's the investigation going? Oh, Mr. Denis. Sorry, I couldn't stand waiting around. Have you discovered anything? It does appear the culprit used the storage room key to gain entry. We believe that they cut open the jewel case and took the drop. Is that so? I suppose that doesn't help Barnes much, since he has access to the key. I have a question for you, Mr. Denis. Who has the case key? I have it right here. I always carry the key to the jewel case on my person. I've known Barnes a very long time, but I still won't give him this key. So he's the only one with the key. That makes sense. The security of the jewel case is my personal responsibility. Got it. So both Barnes and Denis can access the key to the jewel storage room. But only Mr. Denis has access to the key to the jewel case himself. That's valuable information. Thank you. Really, I thought I might be getting in the way, but I'm glad to hear I could help. The Aurora Drop is meant to be a symbol of the revival of Ryme City. Anyway, I'm counting on you. Symbol of revival. Let's ask Denis about that later. Okay, Brandon Barnes. We didn't even get his first name. How are we writing this down in a notebook? It's Barnes. They called him Barnes. Okay, begin interviewing the people in the Pokemon in the mansion. Alright, here we go. We gotta go talk to everyone, and we gotta see what's going on over here. Let's do it. Let's do it. In any case, let's figure it out. Let's talk to everyone. And go. We gotta go talk to the Pikachu, to the Pokemon as well. We can't begin deducing yet. Brandon Barnes? Where'd you get that intel from? You just make up a name? Hey, Tim, there's something on the floor by the window. Should we check it out? Investigate the floor by the window. Oh my gosh, what is this? A broken window. A feather, another blue feather. Oh, multiple blue feathers. Uh-oh.
Oh.
What's all this? Pokemon feathers? Sure looks like it. They've scattered all over the floor and the window's open. Maybe a Pokemon got in or out through here. Do you think it has anything to do with this case? Huh, look at this. One of the feathers is darker than the others. You're right, the other 6 are a lighter shade of blue. Huh, something about that is nagging at me. Okay. So we have the blue feather. Do you say anything? Okay, you don't care about that. Can I go inside this room yet?
Whoa!
Okay, fine.
Whoa!
Hey, easy. I got it. We gotta talk to all the people in the Pokemon. So what do we know about a blue feather? Manectric, what's up, dude? Okay, don't want to waste time chatting while you're on duty. Okay. Wow, you used to be our friend, dude. Okay, McMaster's interviewing Barnes. Okay, so we can't go to Barnes yet. Thank you. Yeah, we cannot go in there. It's police protocol. Alright, let's see. Yep, he's definitely not pleased that Barnes has fallen under suspicion. Good. In my position, I'm not at liberty to share all the information we've gathered, but if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. You know, Holiday, that never stopped you in the past. Why are you putting up a roadblock on me now? Tell me about the time of the incident. We're still looking into that. I'm sure you'll get more direct answers by asking the witnesses themselves. Okay, well, tell me about my dad, dude. I know it has nothing to do with the current case, but you want to ask me about Harry? Yeah, do the police have any new leads? Sorry, we don't. Yep. Cool. So where did Harry disappear to? Oh, you've become such a great detective that the mayor himself recognized you with an award. You'll find Harry, I'm sure of it. In the meantime, I'll keep offering whatever I can. Good job, thank you. Alright, I'm out. Oh my gosh, where did you come from, Clefable?
Yes?
Yes?
You certainly don't look like you're with the police. State your business.
I'm sorry. Claudia. Sanjeev Denis's wife. We're detectives. Mr. Denis asked us to investigate the incident that occurred here. Detectives? Oh, I suppose my husband did say something about that. Your husband? That must mean you're Claudia Denis, Sanjeev's wife. Sorry to bother you, but do you mind if we ask you some questions? I do mind, actually. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. The case has already been solved. What do you mean? The police said that Barnes is behind all of this, so the matter is settled. We've heard that he's under suspicion, yes, but we can't be certain it was Barnes who committed the crime. You sound just like my husband. But nothing you say will change the fact that Barnes is the culprit. Barnes' partner, Ducklett, was up to no good. I saw it with my own eyes. Ducklett is a blue duck with the blue feathers. With a broken window and the Ducklett feather inside the fluff. Did you witness the crime? Barnes' partner, Ducklett, was involved with the crime. You look as though you don't believe me. Yeah, tell me what you witnessed.
Excuse me?
Is it true that you witnessed the crime? Well, I didn't exactly see it clearly. Huh? But I did witness some irrefutable proof. What exactly did you see? At the time of the incident, I was enjoying a cup of tea in my room on the second floor. Just then I noticed a bird Pokemon flying outside the window. A bird Pokemon? Yeah, I clearly saw a blue bird Pokemon, and it had to have been Ducklett. We did find blue feathers near the window in the storage room, so those were Ducklett's? In hindsight, she was obviously stealing the jewel. I also heard a faint sound just before that, like something metallic. A metallic sound? Do you know what that could have been? No, I don't, but the storage room was ransacked, wasn't it? I suppose she must have broken it. I've heard it confirmed that Ducklett's feathers were found in the room. Isn't that proof enough that Barnes is the culprit? She's pretty convinced of her own theory. But it's all based on the metallic sound and the sight of a blue flying bird. Pretty flimsy, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm sorry, Miss Denis, but that information alone isn't enough to definitively prove Barnes is the culprit. Then hurry up and find whoever is and get that jewel back. Isn't that what my husband hired you for? Ugh, I guess she's upset, but she doesn't have to take it out on us. We ask her if we could ask her questions, if she minds if we ask her questions. And she is like, yeah, you know what? I do mind, actually. And then she just bends over and like, allows us to ask her all these questions. Like, what? Listen here. Alright, seems confident that Barnes is innocent. Oh, yeah, I'm sure he is. He's always been too trusting, especially when it comes to Barnes. Okay, those two really trust each other that much? I'm told Barnes has worked here for a very long time. Much longer, in fact, than I've known Sanjeev. I suppose that's why Barnes is always taking my husband's side. What do you mean by that? Whenever my husband and I have a disagreement, Barnes inevitably sides with Sanjeev, even though I'm sure he believes he's being impartial. That lack of self-awareness is yet another one of his many flaws. I get that feeling Claudia's not a huge fan of Barnes. Do you think that's why she's so sure he's the thief? Okay, this is not a healthy relationship over here, Claudia. Tell me about Ducklett. Ducklett is Barnes' partner. She dotes on him tirelessly and is always by his side. Okay, that's fair. You mentioned earlier that she might be involved with a crime somehow. Would Ducklett be capable of such a thing? Yeah, she even helps Barnes out with his shopping. She'd certainly be capable of making off with a jewel. Well, whether or not Ducklett stole our jewel, the one thing that seems certain is that she really loves Barnes. And tell me about the drop.
Yes?
The Aurora Drop is incredibly valuable. Mr. Denis told me the same thing. Yeah, but do you really understand? Can you comprehend just how valuable it is? Huh? I knew it. Just look at those blank expressions. Hey, my face always looks like this. Wow. As it is, I'm not even sure my husband understands the true value of that jewel. After getting his hands on something so precious, why would he want to donate it to Ryme City? So you're against donating the Aurora Drop? Of course I am. Treasures like that aren't meant to be paraded around for the general public. They should be preserved for quiet observation by a select few. Hard to imagine her quietly doing anything. What is going on with her? I'm going to talk to Clefable really quick, and then we'll see what happens. All ears for mansion gossip. What was that noise? Oh, it's Clefable, Miss Dennis' partner, apparently. Can I ask you a few questions? Whoa, what gives? No need to be so rude. What's wrong? She seems like she's real suspicious of us. Maybe she's feeling sensitive after the incident here. That's it? Alright, well, we got some stuff to figure out over here. Claudia is a little, like, against Barnes, but we did find out that there is a Ducklett around here. So, maybe we find Ducklett and maybe ask it what's going on. Anyway, lots of things to discover in Detective Pikachu. We're going to continue on very, very soon. So, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Alright, okay. So, rewind a little bit. Rewind a little bit. When they introduced us to Sanjeev over there, dude, Sanjeev is like an Indian name, right? I love the diversity in the game, absolutely. You've got characters of all sorts of skin colors, 100%. I'm all for diversity in video games. Love that so much. But then when Sanjeev spoke, it was just like a white guy talking. Like, what are you talking about? The guy's name is Sanjeev Denis. He sounds so... It was so bad. But, like, I mean, I don't know. I would I want Sanjeev to embrace culture, right? Like, that's some representation over there. Like, it sounded like... Anyway, it was very, very questionable at best. But I'm like, come on, man. Anyway, what do you guys think of the plot so far? Is it great? You know, Claudia said it perfectly. You guys have zero expressions on your face. What did she say?
Yeah.
She said it perfectly. Hold on. I want to find that quote. Yeah, I knew it. Just look at those blank expressions. This is gonna... I have a feeling that this is going to be the theme of a lot of the artwork and a lot of the graphics in the game. It was interesting, man. I knew it. Just look at those blank expressions. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some water and we'll continue on. Give me a minute. Dude, the game is fumbling right at the finish line with all the voice acting choices over here. And that's the sad thing, because voice acting was so good in the original game. Except for the Pokemon. The Pokemon voice acting was very bad in the first game. But the people and the movement of the mouths, like, so good for a 3DS game in 2018. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I wanted Sanjeev to, like, be the actual representation of why they made him that character of that ethnicity. And not just like... I can't wait to hear him again. I'm going to try to keep a straight face as I listen to his voice dialogue as it happens again. Trust me, man. That's... I wanted that representation so bad. Am I thinking too much about that? Like, do you even care? No, man. I'm here to look at the Pokemon. I don't care about the people. Is that your attitude? Well, if it is, cool. Oh, Sanjeev, man. Alright, so let's hear your theories. Let's do a theory time right now. What are we thinking for these characters? Who do you think is the culprit here? What do you think Claudia's motives are? Obviously, she has a motive where she doesn't want... she doesn't want that gem to be given to the city. So, she probably faked it. She probably did it herself with the help of Whimsicott. And grabbed a whole bunch of Ducklett feathers to frame it. And she's gonna go to jail. But that's his wife, dude. That's Sanjeev's wife. I don't know, man. Demetrius, you think I'm thinking too much into it? Come on, man. No! No! Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Yeah, let's figure it out. I knew it. Just look at those blank expressions. Please screenshot this right now because that's a lot. I just looked at this man's face. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's like, yo, character creator. Like the first page of character creator. Like the default face, man. They just went to page 2 and chose the hairstyle. Wow. I knew it. Just look at those blank expressions. This guy in the room. Oh my gosh. It's so good. He's like, his idle animation is just like, that's it. Just slightly moving his arms. That was, dude, come on, man. Come on. The previous game was so much better. Alright, let's go. I don't know if that's Barnes, man. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, we're back with more Detective Pikachu. I knew it. Just look at those blank expressions. Alright, so we got a lot going on over here with Claudia Denis, with the Clefable, with Ducklett, all those fun things. What we have to do right now is we need to move on and see what's going on. Where's Barnes?
Hello there, Detective Tim. Oh, I mean, Detective Goodman?
Larry Turner. Hello there, Detective Tim. I mean, Detective Goodman? How was that, boss? Did I do that okay? Do we need another take? No, we don't need another take? Okay, cool, thanks. Wait, are you the Detective Tim? What's that? Mr. Denis said at least. My name's... Wait, that's not proper enough, sorry. My name's Larry Turner. I'm a member of the house staff. House staff? Seems in over his head. If you need anything, just let me know. I mean, please inform me if... You really don't have to be so formal with us. Thanks, that's a huge relief. I got this job a while ago, but I'm still not used to talking all fancy. Uh-oh, is that a problem? Well, it's good. It's a good thing for me that Barnes deals with all the important guests. My main duties are taking care of the Pokemon, managing the house, and groundskeeping. I can handle all that, no problem. I don't know, this guy isn't exactly filling me with confidence in his ability to do his job. Anyway, you wanted to ask about what happened, right? I mean, I already told the police everything I know. I'm really sorry for taking up your time. Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant. I'm not complaining or anything. I just don't remember what happened very well. Something attacked me out of nowhere and I blacked out. Something attacked you? So, not the thief? Would that describe why you can't talk in sentences correctly? Can you please tell us more about that, Mr. Turner? Sure, no problem. Alright, tell me about the crime. I was doing my job like normal. I made food for the Pokemon, did some cleaning, that sort of thing. I was tidying the garden when it happened. I saw a Ducklett fly out of a second-story window. Whoa. As I recall, I wondered where she was going. I mean, usually Ducklett just walks out the front door. It seemed weird to me, so I went upstairs to see what was going on. That's when I saw the door to the jewel storage room was wide open. As if it wasn't shocking enough, the moment I went to look inside, I suddenly got punched by a Pokemon. Next thing I knew, I was lying on a sofa, and someone was treating my wounds. A Pokemon punched you? Yeah, I feel like I glimpsed a small red figure for a moment. Based on the size, it couldn't have been human, so I'm guessing it was a Pokemon? A red Pokemon? Do you know what kind it was? I'm not sure, it all happened so fast. I see. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but I'm glad you weren't seriously hurt. Yeah, that's what the doctor said too. No Pokemon would want to steal the Aurora Drop. It's possible that the Culprit ordered their partner Pokemon to swipe the jewel and punch out Turner. So Tim, now that you've heard Turner's story, what do you think? We need to find the Ducklett that flew out the window, and the red Pokemon too. Yeah, you got it. What red Pokemon have we seen in the game? We've only seen, like, the crate of Applin. I don't think an Applin's gonna launch itself and knock out a guy. Alright, did you see anything else when the Pokemon attacked you? The thief who brought the Pokemon along was probably nearby. No, unfortunately, that's all I saw. Can you think of any other details? No, nothing. I never heard of anyone holding a grudge against Mr. Denis. I was surprised to hear that Barnes is a suspect. You don't think Barnes is responsible? I guess the police must have some reason to suspect him. But I can't believe it. Barnes has shown me the ropes around here. He's a great co-worker. I mean, if you'd know Barnes before all this, you could never imagine him being a thief. Tell me about the drop. Yeah, I've never seen the thing. It's been shut up in that storage room ever since he bought the house. Of course, I know it's valuable and all. I assume that that's what's been causing all the arguments between Mr. and Mrs. Denis lately. What sort of arguments? In case you haven't heard, Mr. Denis says he's going to donate the Aurora Drop. It seems like Ms. Denis is against the plan. They've been fighting about it almost nightly. Every night? Must be a really point of contention. I guess Mrs. Denis doesn't want to give up such a valuable jewel. So the Aurora Drop's been driving a wedge between husband and wife, eh? Okay, well, where's the Ducklett? Where's Barnes? Alright, here we go. Yo, Ducklett and Barnes, why do I investigate this table? Some tea for visitors. Okay. Dog food bowl. Ask me anything. About the symbol of revival. What makes the Aurora Drop a symbol of revival? 2 years ago, during the R incident, my jewel shop suffered considerable damage. Wait, were you a victim of the R incident? Yeah, some Pokemon who had been exposed to R went berserk. Their rampaging destroyed my shop, to say nothing of the damage done to my jewels and other goods. By that time, I already had the Aurora Drop. I kept it stored safely in the shop. So was the Aurora Drop damaged too? No, as a matter of fact, it wasn't. Of all the jewels in my shop, the Aurora Drop was the only one to remain unscathed. In fact, debris fell so perfectly around the Aurora Drop that you might believe it was being protected. Whoa, that's incredible. I guess there's some magic left in the world after all. Ever since then, the Aurora Drop became known as a jewel that survived the R incident. People started visiting my shop just to see it. Thanks to all the attention, my business was able to get back on its feet. Sounds like a valuable jewel in more ways than one. What made you decide to bring it back to your mansion instead of keeping it at your shop? I've decided to donate to Ryme City. Oh yeah, why donate it? It's not precious to me, and that's exactly why I decided to donate it. Mayor Myers has done his part in improving our city by declaring that the start of Pokemon Friendship Week. I thought it was about time that I did mine, so I wanted to donate the jewel that survived the R incident as a symbol of the city's revival. I hope that by doing so, I could help liven up not just my shop, but the whole city as well. Wow, Denis, I'm impressed. That's a wonderful gesture. I'm glad you think so. Not everyone is so pleased about it. Oh? Forget I said anything. I shouldn't burden you with concern over such personal matters. For now, I'm counting on you to find it. Understood. We'll do it. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Move. Okay, now then, Mr. Barnes. Well, thank you. Not to leave the mansion until further notice. Understood. Hey, it sounds like the police finished questioning Barnes. Let's go talk to him. Yeah. So we had to talk to... Ooh. Brandon Bonds. Okay. How did it come to this? We still have question marks on his name little tag over here, even though he was just introduced to us. Why are the police so suspicious of me? Excuse me, are you Mr. Barnes? Huh? Who might you be? I'm Detective Tim Goodman. Mr. Denis has hired me to investigate the crime that occurred here. Is that so? My apologies. I'm Brandon Bonds. I work here at the Denis residence as a butler. Oh, do you mind if we ask you some questions? I realize you must be tired since you were questioned by the police. Yeah, don't worry about it. If you've been hired by Mr. Denis, then it's my duty to give you my full cooperation. What would you like to speak to me about first? Alright, at the time of the incident, I was away when the incident occurred. It wasn't until after I'd finished my errand and entered the house that I realized something was amiss. I heard Turner cry out from the second floor. When I rushed upstairs, I found him collapsed on the floor in front of the jewel storage room. So that means that Barnes was the first witness to arrive at the scene of the crime. Did you see the thief or their partner Pokemon? No, nothing like that. Wait, if Barnes ran up the stairs, you'd think he would have run straight into the thief. If he didn't see anyone, could they have escaped from the second floor? Did you check the storage room? Yeah, the door was already open, and when I looked inside, the Aurora Drop was gone. Then I contacted Mr. Denis, and the police came right away. Is there anyone who can corroborate your whereabouts at the time? Unfortunately not. It was only afterwards that Miss Denis came out of her room to see what the commotion was about. And the only others in the house at the time were Growlithe and Clefable. Naturally, no one can take witness statements from Pokemon, so I'm afraid I have no alibi. That's where I come in. The Pokemon that live in the mansion might know something. Well, good to know. That's good. So, Growlithe, Clefable, and Barnes. Okay, do you have any idea who the thief might be? No clue. But I do know that Mr. Denis and I are the only ones who can freely use the key to the storage room. What's the deal? Growlithe guards that key with constant vigilance, so I imagine it would be very difficult for anyone else to take it from her. I suppose it's no great wonder that the police suspect me, given the circumstances, but I would never do something so senseless. At least this confirms that only those two have access to the key. Ducklett.
Yes.
Is my dear partner Pokemon. Just look at this photo. That's cute. Does Ducklett have a purse? That's Ducklett with you there? Yeah, isn't she adorable? Look at her feathers. Simply beautiful. But that's not all. She's incredibly clever and even helps me out with my work. Excuse me. I'm terribly sorry. I tend to get a bit carried away when I speak about Ducklett. Oh, it's really no problem. You mentioned she helps you with your work. What exactly does she do? Let's see. She runs errands for me, such as buying coffee beans from the local cafe. Are we going to have to go to the Hi-Hat Cafe and ask? Oh, she buys coffee beans. Nice. There's a place called the Hi-Hat Cafe. Perhaps you heard of it. She regularly goes shopping there by herself. If that's their go-to cafe, then it's gotta be for the Hi-Hat blend. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Ryme City's elites have such refined taste. I asked her to go to the cafe today, in fact, but she hasn't returned yet. Could she have wandered off somewhere? Do you have any idea where Ducklett might be? Unfortunately, no. The feathers found at the scene of the crime are Ducklett's, right? Yes, no question about it, but I haven't the faintest idea why Ducklett's feathers would be there. Just the thought of her getting caught up in the crime somehow. I'm so worried I can hardly think straight.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see the picture of Ducklett again. Yeah, I can't press B. Can I, like, skip this stuff? Oh my gosh, I was about to press it again. Okay, so out of all the jewels in Mr. Denis' collection, he considers the Aurora Drop to be his most precious. He worked tirelessly to acquire it in the first place. You might even say the Aurora Drop is a physical manifestation, the crystallization of Mr. Denis' career as a jeweler. I wish nothing but swift retribution on the thief who stole it from him. For someone who speaks so formally, Barnes is a pretty passionate guy, isn't he? Yeah, find it, I beg you. Don't worry, we're on the case. Okay, great. Based on the testimony, I'm really not surprised the police suspect him. Yeah, if only there was another witness, at least. Yeah, are you forgetting something? Yeah, Barnes told us that Growlithe and Clefable were in the mansion. Let's go talk to them. That's right. Okay, pretty easy. Tim! What? Tim!
Yo, main ectric! Working hard? Hey! What did I ever do to you?
Tim! Alright, Clefable. Is still suspicious of us. Growlithe? Finally, you're able to talk. Hey, Growlithe, sorry to bug you when you're already feeling down. Would it be alright if we asked you some questions? Growlithe. Alright, we're here to catch the thief, and we need your help doing that. You're willing to talk to us if it'll help Sanji? Sanji? Growlithe's nickname for Denis, near as I can tell. Oh, right. His full name is Sanjeev Denis, so I guess Sanji makes sense. Anyway, can we start with the questions? Alright, Growlithe, tell me about yourself. Your partner, your guard in the mansion. You already know the key to the jewel storage room was around your neck. It's important to Denis, so guarding it is important to you. Makes sense. Says you never let anyone other than Denis or Barnes ever touch the key. So why do you feel extra responsible for what happened? Don't worry, the two of us are going to crack the case. Alright. Do you remember anything at the time of the incident? You don't know because you were napping. Uh-huh. What? Your breakfast was so tasty that you ate too much and it made you sleepy. Huh, been there, believe me. What are you even talking about? You woke up when Barnes got home. That would have been right before all the commotion happened. And when you woke up, your precious key was gone. I knew it. Yeah, I can tell you're upset. You'll do whatever it takes to help us catch the thief. We'll come and ask for assistance if anything comes up. So, dog was sleeping. Someone took the key off the neck while it was sleeping and then went inside. Easy mode. Oh my gosh. Sorry. It should default to the next one. Don't... Yeah. Hi. She says Barnes is kind and well-mannered. He and Denis are close, but she's never seen them fighting. Mr. Denis really does seem to trust Barnes. Yeah, and Growlithe likes Barnes too. Judging from what Growlithe says, it's kind of hard to think of Barnes as a culprit. There wasn't anything in Growlithe's testimony that could help us prove Barnes' innocence. Only one left is to get Clefable talking to us. What? You think we're thieves returning to the scene of the crime? You got it all wrong. We're not here to steal anything. We're actually great detectives looking to catch a thief. Please, can we ask you some questions? Yeah, really, come on, you can trust us. Yeah, help us out. I'm sure Claudia's bad mood will clear up too. Okay, so you're willing to talk? Thanks. Good. Guess Clefable was worried we'd do something bad to Denis. To Ms. Denis. Tell me about you, Clefable. What's your job? You don't have a job, but unless you count spending time with Claudia? Isn't it tough enough hanging out with someone so prickly? Claudia's not a bad person, you say? Sorry, I didn't mean to be insulting. So Claudia's always arguing with someone or another, but when it's just you and her together, she starts to regret the whole thing? I get it now. Your job is to cheer her up when she gets into arguments. Wow, you're actually pretty nice. I bet Clefable is really important to Ms. Denis. Did anything strange happen today? Clefable saying she got real sleepy while playing in the mansion this morning. Uh-oh. Okay. Then she dozed off and doesn't know what happened after that. That's too bad. What do you think of Barnes? Do you get along with him all right? Claudia doesn't like Barnes, so Clefable tries not to have much to do with him. Wow, but she doesn't think Barnes is a bad person. After all, she says Barnes helped Turner when he got hurt. Yeah, does that mean Clefable saw Barnes going upstairs to help Turner? Yeah, it's gotta. Clefable, what else can you tell us? Clefable was dozing near the front door this morning. When Barnes got home from doing stuff outside, she woke up and greeted him at the door. Then Clefable and Barnes heard Turner cry out on the second floor, so they both went running upstairs. That's pretty good testimony. And that's when, to their surprise, they found Turner on the floor. That means when Turner was attacked, Barnes was still on the first floor. That's right, Barnes did not punch the dude. Okay. Let's start deducing. We got everything we need to make our deductions. Let's solve the puzzle, Tim. Yes. Okay, here we go. Deduction time. Wow, thank you. Alright, we've got some useful information. Let's stop for a moment and get our thoughts together. Based on everything we heard, is there something that suggests Barnes is innocent? Let's review the information we've gathered. Alright, Barnes may be the culprit. He had access to the key. Yeah. Barnes the only one aside from Miss Denis who had access to the storage room key, so he must be the culprit. Barnes may not be the culprit. He returned to the mansion after the crime had occurred, which is likely. When Barnes returned to the mansion, both he and Clefable heard Turner cry out, so it's highly unlikely Barnes committed the crime. Barnes doesn't seem like he would betray Mr. Denis. Would Barnes really betray him? They've known each other for a long time, and he trusts him. Yeah, trust does not matter. It's this one.
Okay.
We learned that Clefable greeted Barnes when he returned to the mansion. And Growlithe said she woke up exactly at the same time. Barnes and the others only became aware of the crime after that. Doesn't that mean Barnes couldn't be the culprit? Barnes was on the first floor when Turner was attacked. That would have made it very difficult for Barnes to steal the jewel. I'm not sure we can prove Barnes is innocent with that alone. Yeah, we can't exactly disclose that testimony came from Pokemon, or else no one would believe us. Looks like we're going to need other evidence to prove his innocence. Barnes has an alibi. Okay. We can't lift the suspicion around Barnes with Clefable's testimony alone. I think we're going to need some other kind of evidence to prove his innocence. But where should we look for it? Nothing comes to mind. At times like this, it's best to try investigating other leads. We might find a thread somewhere unexpected that leads us back to this. Okay, we've got no choice but to find the Pokemon that the witness saw. And that's Ducklett. I wonder if the cut open jewel case is the culprit's partner. That makes sense, but no such human was seen by witnesses. Having said that, we might learn something if we could find the red Pokemon. Let's head into the city and get some leads. Yeah, let's go to Hi Hat Cafe. At this point, it seems unlikely that Barnes is the culprit, but why did Ducklett leave from the second floor window? It seems unlikely that it's got nothing to do with the jewel theft. Finding Ducklett would be the quickest way. Good call, let's head in the city. Okay, let's go in the city. Yeah, we should go find Ducklett and then find the red Pokemon. The cafe, of course. Yeah, that's kind of where I was thinking we should go. Alright, well, going back out to the city to see what's going on. Let's go. Alright, let's do it. Bzzz. Oh, what? Lillipup's partner? Huh? You mean you won't help me? I understand how you feel, ma'am, but we're in the middle of an investigation right now. Look at the facial expression right here. Look, 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 look. It just changes ever so slightly. Nothing changed. But, yes, but what should I do? NPCs have no expressions. Looks like that woman has a problem. Sure does. I doubt it has anything to do with our case, but it's hard not to want to help someone who's in trouble. That's the spirit, Tim. If we see a person or Pokemon with a problem, let's do what we can to help them. That's what makes us the city's great detectives. But we do need to prioritize our current case. This is something we can help when we have time. Right, first let's hear what she has to say. Good idea. During your investigation, people and Pokemon may request your help solving their problems. These people and Pokemon have a blue speech bubble. If you see them, try talking to them. Local concerns that you've agreed to help are added to a list. You can check the list at any time. Keep in mind that some of these requests aren't necessarily problems in the strictest sense. Excuse me, may I ask what's wrong? My Lillipup's gone missing. Oh no, what happened? We were taking a walk together in Serenity Park. I guess Lillipup must have been having too much fun. He got so worked up that he took off like a rocket. I've been searching all over for him, but now I'm exhausted. The police officer won't look into it for me either. I don't know what to do. We can't just ignore this. That's right, helping people is a detective's job, and finding lost Pokemon even more so. We'd like to help you, ma'am. We're detectives, so we're pretty good at looking for lost people and Pokemon. Really? That would be a great help. Can you think of anywhere your Lillipup might have gone? Huh, well, I've already searched the park pretty thoroughly, but I haven't looked for him in the city yet. Also, my Lillipup likes quiet places, but I'm not sure there are any places like that around here. I think that's enough information for us to go on. Please wait here while we search for him. I'm so sorry to add to your workload when you already look so busy, but thank you. I hope you find him. Alright, if we see it during the investigation, we should talk to it. A local concern? I'm okay. I'm good. Lillipup loves to go for walks. Look for a Lillipup. I'm not going to. Sorry. That's not my priority right now. I'm literally hired. I'm hired by a multi-millionaire to figure out what happened to the gem. I don't have time for finding your dog. And because you're exhausted, go take a nap and presume finding your dog. Ain't nobody got time for that. What? Oh, my Watchog? What? No. That looks like a red Pokemon. Oh, so good. So good, man. Hey, what are you up to? Watchog's hobby is observing things around the city. In that case, maybe it's seen something useful. Can't hurt to ask. Yeah, tell me about the Ducklett. Watchog. Really? What are you saying? You gotta tell me too. Alright, it says it saw the Ducklett pass by here. She passed by here on her way to the cafe. Okay, there are so many red Pokemon, you don't know which one we mean? Yeah, you know anything else? We know it's a Pokemon that can use a move to slice through hard objects that can easily knock out a human with a punch. You haven't seen a Pokemon like that around here? Alright then. Okay. Never get bored because there's so many different people to watch? Okay, cool. Greedent? We don't get to talk to Greedent? I need a red Pokemon. Pablo and Ludicolo. Oh, and what's her name? From school. The mayor's daughter.
Oh, Tim.
Rachel Myers and Jessica Miller. Wow, what a coincidence running into you here. Yeah, I'm surprised as you are. I think I've seen this girl somewhere before. Oh, I remember. Howard's Notebook. She's the girl from the photo. Yeah, Pikachu, this is Rachel. We go to college together. She's the mayor's daughter? Right. And you said she knows about Pokemon too, didn't you? And she's just a classmate, or... See, this is why I don't like telling you about my personal life. I'm just looking out for you. I never heard you talk about actually having fun with people. Anyway, who's the woman next to her? I know about as much as you do. I don't think we met before. Hey, Jessica, have you heard of these? Of course, it's an honor to meet the great detectives. By the way, Tim, were you talking to Pikachu just now? What? No way. No need to be embarrassed. I totally understand the urge to talk with your partner. But now that you're here, why don't you just chat with us for a bit? Yeah, sure. Okay, Rachel.
You and Pikachu must be working hard, huh?
Yeah, he's actually more helpful than he looks.
That's pretty impressive, Pikachu.
Come on, Tim. You can give me a better compliment than that. You seem different from usual somehow. Don't tell me that award my dad gave you is already starting to change you. No, of course not. I'm the same I've always been. Are you sure? I mean, we don't really know each other at all that well. Maybe you have the wrong impression of me. No way. I have my eye on you for a while now, Tim. Excuse me? Oh, does she mean what I think she means? It's like I have a front row seat to the great detective in action. It feels like an exciting new adventure could break out at any moment. Ah, right. Did you get your hopes up for a moment there, Tim? Quiet, you. Okay, and Jessica.
It is such an honor to meet you, Tim. Thank you for solving the R case. You have no idea what that meant to me.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
I see news about your accomplishments on TV all the time. You're quite the celebrity. Celebrity? I wouldn't go that far. No need to be modest. You're a great detective, after all. Jessica used to work with my mother years ago. That's how we met, and we've been friends ever since. Oh, I see. But it's been a while since we met up like this. About 2 years, I think. We've both been so busy lately. And there just hasn't been time to get together. I had no idea you'd become friends with a famous great detective. You were surprised? Oh, of course. Hey, I'm the great detective. By the way, Tim, I work at a pizzeria in Bamboo Borough. If you're ever in the area, stop by. I'll treat you to one of our awesome pizzas. Alright, did you hear that, Tim? Let's go sometime. The pizza place where Jessica works is actually pretty famous. Sounds great. I'd love to go. I'll take you up on that offer. I'll be waiting. Tim, there's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. What's up? Well, it's something going on at home. Sounds serious. I'm not sure how much I can help, but you can always talk to me. I don't want to waste your time, though. Don't worry about it. I'm working right now. But we can meet up tonight if you're free. Sure, that works. Thank you, Tim. Okay, then how about you stop by my apartment later this evening? Hey, not bad, Tim. But aren't we supposed to have dinner with your family tonight? Yeah, but this sounds serious. I can't just brush her off. The least I could do is hear her out for a bit. Fair enough. I'm sure your family will understand. Tim!
Hey, Tim. Jessica seems really grateful to us for solving the R case 2 years ago. Nice to know our hard work wasn't for nothing.
Thank you. Oh, there's Ludicolo. How you doing?
Well, look who it is.
Yeah, Pablo. See, Pablo looks exactly the same. This is perfect. Uh-huh, and Ludicolo looks chipper as ever. Looks like she's in a good mood as always. Do you think she might know something? She might. We can ask. Usually, Ludicolo knows nothing. Ludicolo gave us 0 clues in the last game. At all. You say you've got an ear for rock now, not just jazz? Apparently, Apollo Toad and its friend put on concerts here at night. And you really love that music, so that's why you like that. Okay, I hear Polito's concert sometime. All right, great, cool. Have you seen Ducklett? Yeah, that's what I need to know. She says Ducklett comes to the cafe pretty often. Pablo knows more about that, apparently. Okay, and you sometimes see Ducklett at Serenity Park? Oh, I see. So the pond water there is good for your fur, and you meet Ducklett there sometimes when you go to bathe? How nice that you tell each other about good swimming spots. I guess water-type Pokemon get along swimmingly with each other. Okay. We're going to talk to Pablo, and we're going to see what's up. Hey, did something happen today? I noticed you weren't here this morning. Yeah, I got caught up in a new case. Oh, sounds rough. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Yeah, go ahead. I want to hear about Ducklett first.
Excuse me?
Do you know the Ducklett that lives in the Denis residence? Yeah, I know her. You're talking about Barnes' partner, right? She comes here all on her own to buy coffee beans. She's a clever little Pokemon. Just like Barnes said, she always comes with this cute little bag that I fill with beans for her. As far as I know, she takes them straight back to the mansion. In fact, she left with her usual order a couple minutes ago. I was here for the last 10 minutes. Really? Did I just miss her? Talking about Barnes.
Hey.
The butler? Yeah, he swings by the cafe pretty often. Is he a regular? Yeah, he loves coffee and jazz. But apparently he's been really stressed lately. So he hasn't been stopping by as much. Yeah, you should probably ask more details about that. Okay, why is he stressed? Do you know why he's stressed? Well, not sure it's my place to tell you about a customer's personal matters. Please, we're just trying to help. So it's for Case, huh? I guess I'll tell you. He was worried about the jewel that Denis was planning to donate to Ryme City. Apparently, the Denises had a difference in opinions about that. Barnes was trying to come up with a compromise that would satisfy both of them. But he said he wound up getting stuck in the middle. And that does sound stressful. I remember him saying he wished there was no jewel in the first place. He wished there was no jewel? Anyway, that's all I know. Hope it helps. Thank you. Alright, tell me about the cafe.
Excuse me?
Alright, you're all settled in. Yeah, it feels like things are back to normal. I know Pikachu's been coming here on his own to drink your coffee. I hope he hasn't caused too much trouble. Trouble? Me? I'm a paying customer. Once you pick up my tab. Not at all. The cafe is closer to your place now, and it seems like Pikachu feels comfortable here. And the Hi-Hat Cafe always welcomes Pokemon customers. Okay. Oh, we got... We can start deducing after we talk to this thing. We haven't met this thing yet. Milcery? Rich flavor of fortune? Oh, wow. Milcery. Hi. Oh, it's a Milcery. Hey, Pablo. Got a new customer? I forgot this Pokemon existed. Milcery? It's new. Just started working here. Both Tim and Pikachu have particular blends they prefer. You can't just add cream without asking. Yeah, I prefer to keep my coffee black, but why don't you try some cream, Tim? Sure, it smells great. Maybe I'll try it next time. Fascinating.
Let's start deducing.
So we got to start deducing very soon. What do you think is going to happen now that we have a... Thank you, Pikachu. What do you think is going to happen? Stop it. Is he going to tell me that again? What do you think is going to happen? I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. You guys are great. Thanks for watching, and we'll jump into the next deductions over here with Pikachu very, very soon. You guys are awesome. Milcery! Tell me about Milcery. Alright, so, what information have we deduced right now? That's what I want to find out from all of you guys. What do we know? What do we know so far? And what do you think of the game? I'm genuinely curious. Milcery. Milcery. Do we think... I don't think we got that much information. We got, what did we get? Let's see. Detective Pikachu. Yeah, I mean, we got a little bit more information on Ducklett. Ducklett was kind of around. But that's really it. Nothing too crazy. I would be curious if you think that we got any other information than that. Yeah, okay. You think the thief is randomly in another city by now? What? What are you talking about? No way, man. The thief has to be floating around somewhere. But, like, I want to find out what's a red Pokemon? What's a red Pokemon that actually can slice through things and punch at the same time? Okay, so I want to take this right now. I'm going to take this time to get a prediction from all of you guys at home. What Pokemon do you think it is? Have we seen it in the game at all yet? There's no way it could be Applin. That's what I'm kind of thinking over here. There's no way it could be Applin. A red Pokemon. Scissor could be a really good idea. I like that a lot. I like the idea of Scissor. Scissor can punch. I mean, he could use like Bullet Punch, right? Some of you guys think it's Scissor. Yeah. Some of you guys are thinking Scissor. Hawlucha could be. Yeah, Chris, maybe. Watchog? I don't think it's Watchog. He's just kind of like oblivious. He's kind of oblivious. Alright, no worries. Give me another minute here. We're going to figure some things out, and we will jump back in. Got to take a little breather. Okay, here we go. There we are. Alright, so you guys are thinking Scissor? Yeah, Scissor isn't a small Pokemon, says Martin. Yeah. Why are you guys thinking that? And why do we think it's a small Pokemon? What if it turns out the butler is colorblind and the Pokemon is actually another color? I mean, it could be. What do we... I want to hear all your theories. This is actually really funny because this is a brand new game, and like, unless you're playing this ahead of me, you guys don't know the answer. So yeah, let me know. Pawniard is small. Wait, what did it say explicitly that it was a small red Pokemon? I don't remember that. I must have missed that somewhere. Alright, here we go. Shiny Gyarados? A Magikarp? A Magikarp can't slice through something? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, maybe that's it. See, Martin is the true detective here. Martin's like, hey, they did mention it was small and red. Yeah, I would be very... You know, this is what I like. I love chatting with you guys at home so we can kind of figure it out and kind of guess together. And then if you guys guess it right, then essentially you can say that you got it right? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't honestly know if I want to do all the side quests. I don't really want to deal with the noise, right? Like, I don't know, you guys know me on how I play games, right? I'm not the kind of gamer that's going to be like, ooh, side quest, like go over there like a little squirrel. Ooh, there's something to collect, I'm going to go spend hours doing that, right? Like, I'm the guy that loves doing like, yo, give me the main story, and like, that's it. Don't talk to me as I go through it, right? Because it's a little bit more organized that way. Otherwise, I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and like a whole bunch of other things. And dude, I'm apparently hired by Rich Sanjeev, which I don't even know how much I'm getting paid, but I'm apparently hired, meaning money exchanged. And so like, if I'm out here taking my sweet time by a client that has hired me, trying to find someone's lost dog, sorry man, that's small potatoes. I'm Tim Goodman. I'm the celebrity. I can't be bothered with someone's lost dog. Am I wrong? Ooh-wee. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, we'll eventually get to side quests later on, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Yeah, so you guys are thinking Pawniard, huh? That's pretty interesting. A Pawniard can slice and potentially punch as well. Yeah. The red form of Oricorio? Are we just like naming red Pokemon over here? I don't know, man. All I know is that the Detective Pikachu event is happening right now in Pokemon Go. So that's actually really cool. So first person to get a shiny Detective Pikachu wins. Just throwing that out there. I want one so badly. All right. I know some of you guys are on Team Dog. Cool. You guys are going to have to chill for a little bit. We're going to do main story because I'm getting paid for it. So that's what it is. All right, guys. Let's see some big hype in the chat if you guys are ready for the next batch. Let's jump back into the game. Let's see what else is happening over here. And let's start deducing on what we can do about this next area. I'm ready for it. Thanks for watching. I'm so ready for it. Do it, do it, do it. And we are back with even more Detective Pikachu. Alright, so, as you can see, we're over here at the Hi-Hat Cafe. It's time to deduce some stuff, yeah? Ducklett? Yep. Okay, good. There we are.
Okay.
Did you figure out where Ducklett went after she left the mansion? Yeah, she went to the Hi-Hat Cafe. Yep, let's do it. So the game is kind of giving you an answer with the star in the corner. Maybe I should turn that off.
Okay.
Ducklett went to the Hi-Hat Cafe to buy coffee beans. Apparently she goes there on a regular basis. Yeah, today was one of those days, and Pablo said she handed Ducklett her usual order. So I guess Ducklett headed back to the mansion then? She might be back already. Okay, so she went to the yeah, I guess. That didn't really seem deductive worthy.
Okay.
Let's head back to the mansion. Good idea. So we're just playing, like, tag with Ducklett over here. And I don't want to be playing tag with Ducklett. Alright. Meow. Yo, Tim is sprinting. He's fast in this game. I mean, 2 years, he's probably on the track team at college. You can hold ZR and go fast. Okay. What in the world were you doing? My apologies, sir. What? Did something happen, Brad? Ducklett was spotted near the mansion just now, but when my subordinates tried to catch her, they let her escape. Oh, so Ducklett had just gotten back to the mansion. Do you know where she ran off to? Unfortunately, I do not, and I don't have the resources to keep searching. At this point, I'll have to call on the services of the Pokemon Protection Bureau. You, tell the inspector that I'm heading back to the station for a moment. Yes, sir. Dude, Brad, you have Manectric. Manectric has the best sense of smell. Historically, in all of the previous game, you just, like, show him one of the feathers, and he's gonna go find it in 2 seconds. Don't have the bandwidth for that. Dude, Brad's the worst. Still, we have no idea where Ducklett could have run off to. Where would we even start looking? Well, now what? Should we put the search on Ducklett on hold and look for the red Pokemon instead? Yeah, I'm sure that's better than just spinning our wheels. Sure, there are still places we haven't looked. Let's check them out. We gotta search for the red Pokemon? Oh, come on. Yo, Whimsicott. Dude, you guys have your little fluff in the room. You're my #1 suspect. They seem happy. What are they talking about? Yeah, they're saying that no matter how many times they visit the city, it's always bustling and full of fun. Maybe they witnessed something. Alright, tell me about you guys. You ride the winds and they take you all over the world. Okay, cool. Soon you'll be leaving the city to travel elsewhere. Ah, a perfect motive to steal a gem and leave the city. Right? Hit and run. Oh, you're coming here every year because you can meet so many different Pokemon. Happy to hear that. Tell me about the cotton. Yeah. Okay, the Whimsicott say it's their cotton. The cotton that was inside the room. That's 100% what it was. So we're on board with that. We actually found this in Mr. Denis's mansion. Don't suppose you've been in there. Maybe you have and maybe you haven't. Oh, come on. You gotta remember at least that much. Oh, this one does remember. What did it say? I think it remembers going into the mansion while playing with its friends. It thinks so? That's not a very clear answer. Yeah, let me ask more details. How did you get into the Denis residence? You flew in through the window? Yeah, you went in through the window with your friends. Why would you do that? You don't remember anything after eating breakfast this morning. What the heck does that mean? Please, it's really important. Just try to remember. Some human you don't know asked you to do it? What is a stranger like? You don't remember because it was someone you'd never seen before? Now look here, you might be an accessory to theft. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? You think the Whimsicott may have been unknowingly involved in the crime? If they were, they're blissfully ignorant to it. After all, playing pranks is kind of their whole deal. It complicates things. The red Pokemon. Have you seen a red Pokemon around here? Oh, Pawniard is red? And you've recently become friends with one? Oh, Pawniard. It's a Pokemon with blades all over its body. And it's true that Pawniard is pretty red. You often run into Pawniard at the terrace in Serenity Park. It's on windy days that you play with Pawniard by picking it up and flying it around. What? They said they like to fly Pawniard all the way here from Serenity Park. It's a big park just beyond here, right? Yeah, and the terrace is on the far side. Maybe we can find Pawniard there. Do you remember when you last played with Pawniard? Oh, lately you've been playing together every day, even today. In that case, we might be able to find it there now. If we go meet Pawniard, we should be careful about how we treat its favorite rock. It has a favorite rock. Apparently, there's a rock at the terrace that Pawniard really cares about. One time they accidentally stepped on it, and then the Pawniard got real mad. Well, that's scary. We better watch where we step. Okay, tell me about Ducklett. I don't suppose they've seen Ducklett around. Have they? Yeah, maybe. Okay, I get it. You didn't see her. If they didn't see her, I wonder where she went. Okay, so maybe we're looking for a Pawniard. Apparently it's good friends with Whimsicott, so it's pretty likely. Yeah, we better go meet it. It's in Serenity Park. Searching there may be our best shot. No time like the present. Let's go. Bzzz! Pawniard? Yo, Tim is fast. Tim is fast. Search for the red Pokemon in this area. Where?
Whoa.
We don't have reason to go that way. Okay, so this is the Serenity Park, I believe. Slowpoke? Something shiny in the fountain. What could it be? Inkay. Little jump scare? That wasn't a jump scare at all. Okay. I knew I saw something. Was it a Pokemon? Yeah, it's Inkay, Tim. It lights up the spots to communicate with friends. Never figured it would use those lights to lure someone into the park. Yeah, it definitely surprised me. Alright, hey, maybe go easy on the jump scares, alright? Have you seen Pawniard? Okay. That's a Trubbish?
Drop! Hey, wait up!
It's gone.
Alright, we'll follow that Trubbish. Okay, let's find it. The back alley. Ooh, here we go. That's where all the cool Pokemon hang out. Huh, it's not here. Must be hiding somewhere. Well, no point hanging around here. Let's go interview someone else. There's a Lillipup! What do you say, friends? Do we go talk to the Lillipup? Or that's just beneath us? We don't have time. We don't have time to find the person's Lillipup. What do you think? Should we do it? There's nothing else over here. Whose house is this? I can't even go in the house. Fine, since it's along the way. Did someone say walkies? Lillipup. Say Pikachu, isn't this? Yeah, it's Lillipup. It may be indeed the partner of that woman we met in front of the Denis residence. Let's ask. Hey there, Lillipup, what are you doing over here? Oh, I see. Apparently he was having so much fun running around that I wasn't paying attention to where he was going. Next thing you knew, he was here. Just like the woman said. He says he misses his partner. Okay, we're gonna go tell her and bring her back. I'm so glad that you've been found. Thank you so much for finding Lillipup. You're welcome. Glad we could help. You ran away because you weren't getting enough playtime, huh? Alright then, we can play together as much as you like today. Yo, a dog that ran away? Where's the leash? Guess that's settled. Yeah, it was nice to see them both so happy. For what? What's the point of that? There's like literally no point in doing side quests. There's no level up experience. There's no rewards. I don't get a new pair of shoes. I don't get like money that I can go shopping for a little detective cape for Pikachu. A little outfit for him. Well, there's 0 point in doing any side quests in this game. Other than just like extra dialogue and being a good person. I'm sorry. That took me off on a tangent on the game development phase of this game. Like, where am I going now? I'm still looking for Pawniard. That Trubbish was, like, over here. There's nothing else? What? Can I go here? Oh, this is Serenity Park. I'm sorry, I don't know the layout. Serenity Park I thought was that fountain. There's a Lickitung. That's cool. This place is huge! That's Serenity Park for you. Whimsicott and Pawniard hang out here. And the terrace is their usual meetup spot. Shall we go look? It's a map of Serenity Park. Okay. That's huge. It's all the way on the other side. Alright, great. We're gonna search for the red Pokemon. Ooh. Who's that? Yo, Scorbunny's evolution? Raboot. Score a hat trick. He's got a little hoodie on. He's cute. It's Raboot, Pokemon known for its excellent footwork. What's it saying? It wants us to be quiet. It's trying to think up a practice routine. Oh, we'll leave it alone then. Cool! I think that's my favorite thing about this game is just looking for the Pokemon. And seeing some recognizable Pokemon. Like, okay. What a long tongue. Yeah. Do you know anything, kid? Oh, it keeps getting distracted. Okay. What is this? What is this circle right here? Is that a shadow? Yo, little Ribumby? Cute. Have some pollen puffs. I will. I like your scarf, by the way. Ribumby makes pollen and nectar to make all kinds of different puffs. It sure seems busy. Apparently it's making pollen puffs for its cutie fly to eat. Those little bugs have big appetites while they're growing up, so it's got to prepare a ton of food. Okay, that's fun. Who's this?
You there! Wait, you wouldn't happen to be that great detective duo, would you?
Charles Murlock?
I am such a huge fan of yours!
Just say you're not and walk away. Oh dear, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Charles Murlock. I'm a scientist working here to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. A scientist, huh? What's that? You'd like to hear more about what I do? Actually, my research has been recognized by Mayor Myers himself. Now I'm helping out with a new policy that he and the city council are working on. You might say I'm the brains behind Ryme City's latest policies. This guy's intense. He seems like the type who doesn't even listen to what others are saying. If you two great detectives have any questions, by all means, fire away. After all, I have something in common with you both. We're all working to help Ryme City. We're all coming from the same place, comrades with the same goals. So I'm prepared to answer any questions you might have. Okay, thank you. I guess the only choice is to play along for a bit. What a drag. I actually have zero motivation to talk to this guy.
Excuse me?
What are you researching? Okay, researching the nature of communication between people and Pokemon. It's not, it's quite simple, really. We're just trying to help Pokemon understand the human language. Imagine what that would do for Ryme City. It would make life here so much more entertaining and simple. A whole city where people and Pokemon can go back and forth, huh? That would really make Ryme City an even better place, don't you think?
Excuse me?
What exactly do you do to help with the mayor and policy development? My main domain is science, not politics. I can't actually propose new legislation. What I can do is develop new machines and equipment. I also help distribute them to people of Ryme City. I'm proud to contribute to my city with the power of science. That's great! Uh-huh. Myers came up with the idea for a bill to help people and Pokemon coexist. I feel duty-bound to use my position to support it. Okay, he's warming up for a speech. I can tell how passionate you are. I'm walking away now, thanks.
Oh, can I ask you a favor, Pikachu? Would you allow me to give you a quick health exam?
Get away from me.
Ow! Hey, what'd you just do to me?
Oh, dear, is Pikachu upset with me? I only plucked a bit of fur, and the test results should be ready in a moment. I did not consent to that. What exactly are you doing? This is a machine I created at Mayor Meyer's request. It can measure a Pokemon's vital signs in record time. In other words, it's made to quickly check a Pokemon's health. I'd say that's a good thing for both people and their partners, wouldn't you? Yeah, it sure sounds like it. Hey, way to bury the lead. Oh, it's ready now. Let me see. What's it say? It's detecting caffeine. Did someone say caffeine? Seeing as he's a working detective, I figured this was no ordinary Pikachu, but these results are truly fascinating. Hello, Mr. Murloc? Do forgive me. He's quite alright, no problems at all. I suppose his triglycerides are a bit high for a Pokemon. My what? He does seem slightly different from a regular Pikachu, though. Huh, is there something weird about me? Well, now that you finished your checkup, I think we better get going. Yeah, sorry to have taken so much of your time. Good luck, great detectives. Thank you. I hope I never see that man again. High triglycerides. Oh, okay. Alright, there's still a couple Pokemon in the area that I want to go talk to. Okay, so we saw a Raboot. Oh, Sudowoodo, cool. Unmoving as a tree. Tim! What's in front of you, Tim? Could that be a tree? Maybe it's a tree. Tim has a really good eye for trees and not knowing the difference in trees and Pokemon. Whoa. I was just thinking this was an odd place for a tree. But it's actually a Pokemon? Yeah, that's a Sudowoodo. They have a habit of pretending to be trees. I mean, trees don't move like that, so... You're practicing your tree imitation? Does it have to practice right here? It seems like it'll block a lot of traffic. Hey, if you want to practice, do it somewhere else. Okay... I sure seem to send into a panic. I guess it was blending in perfectly. Alright, Purloin! Cute! Adorable Deceiver. What a cutie. Love cats. This Pokemon is being awfully friendly. Okay. That's it. And then you got what? What's her name? Steenie? Serena? That's it? This fountain is for Pokemon to drink from. My Serena really loves the water here. That's it? I don't get to introduce myself to it? Okay. I'm out. See ya! Brrr. Yo, I'm so fast. Who's here? Yo, I know this Pokemon's name. Phalanx. Phalanx? I don't know. Phalanx? I'm sure there's a lot of amazing Pokemon around. These ones are so well coordinated. I mean, it's like 6 Pokemon in one. What do you think? Yo, another Lillipup. Okay, be careful not to get lost again, okay? Are you giving me something? Thanks for your help. I decided I'm going to spend all day playing with Lillipup. Okay, playing together, great. I'm glad you're doing that, but there's no rewards for any of it. Besides the fact that you did a good job. Pat yourself on the back. Terrace!
This is the top, yeah?
Look at that, Pikachu.
Huh?
From here you have a perfect view of the Denis residence.
There's that broken window. Hey Tim, what are you thinking? I'm pretty sure that window is the one in front of the jewel storage room. A Pokemon capable of flying could go straight into the mansion from here. Yeah, if our thief was getting help from a Pokemon, this would be the perfect vantage point. This is where the Whimsicott usually meet up with Pawniard, right? That's what they said. I don't see it anywhere. If it was here earlier, maybe it left some kind of sign. Yeah, they're known for their blades. Not much, but that's the only lead we got. We better get looking. So Pawniard's rock, right? Oh, cut leaves? Torn up leaves have rough, uneven edges. No, we need even edges if it's Pawniard. They look like they were bitten, not cut. Okay, let's look around. Where's Pawniard's rock? Oh, is this Pawniard's rock? What's up with this rock? It's covered in gashes. Has something been scratching at it? These gashes look like they were left by something sharp, like a blade. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. I doubt a human would be strong enough to make clean cuts like these. Wow, clean cuts. Okay, so... Oh, no. Anything else? Where's Pawniard, dude? Meow. I like the sprinting feature. What in the world? Did I just miss this fluff? Huh, this cotton. Probably fell here when the Whimsicott were playing with Pawniard. Are we able to make a deduction yet, Pikachu? I don't see Pawniard anywhere.
Great.
We've got everything we need to make our deductions. Let's solve the puzzle.
Okay.
We gotta turn off that star. Did you figure out where the red Pokemon is? Yeah, search near the rock. It's highly likely that the slash marks left on the rocks are made by Pawniard.
Okay.
Yeah, we did find the rock that was covered by slashes, as if it had been cut up by sharp blades. Maybe those slashes were made by Pawniard. That's definitely the rock that the Whimsicott were talking about. So if we go where the rock is, we might find him. I thought I looked behind there. Can you think of any way to draw the Pawniard here? Let's see. We can climb on it. Yeah, because he doesn't like it when someone stepped on his rock.
Oh.
That's right. Whimsicott said that Pawniard got angry when they stepped on the rock. Oh yeah, you're right. Good memory. Maybe Pawniard will show up if one of us climbs on it. Worth a shot. Let's give it a try. How's this? Just hope it's actually here to see it. Uh-oh. Pikachu, you're about to get sliced in two, man. You better jump. Hello? Little guy. It's Pawniard. Just like the Whimsicott said. It's saying, "Darest thou tread upon my cherished rock? What is the meaning of this? Thine answer shall determine thy fate. I will show thee no mercy." Wait, what? Wow, it's really angry. Sorry, we just wanted to find you. We weren't trying to mess with your rock or anything. Phew, thank goodness. It said it'll forgive us, but just this once. You want to know why we're looking for you? Fair enough. We've got some questions we'd like to ask you. Yup, it says it'll talk. Alright, tell me about Pawniard and why you talk in, like, fancy old English. So you've been traveling all over as part of your journey to warriorhood? I'm sorry, did you say journey to warriorhood? Apparently it travels all over the place to practice and improves its moves. Alright, it says that because it was born with these blades, it wishes nothing more than to master them. If Pawniard is that proud of its blades, I bet they have razor-sharp edges. It says it can easily slice a rock in two. This might sound a bit strange, but you haven't punched anyone recently, have you? Pawniard says it never punched a single person or Pokemon in its life. Good point. You could cut something with those hands of yours, but you definitely couldn't punch it. Yeah, on second thought, you'd wind up with a different injury if you were punched by a Pawniard. Are there any other Pawniard in the city besides you? Yeah, what's it saying? Apparently it's never seen any others. So do we really think it's still the Pawniard? Because if the Pawniard's not able to punch, it's a Whimsicott and Pawniard. Maybe Whimsicott punched the dude while Pawniard sliced it open. We heard from some Whimsicott that they went to Mr. Denis's mansion. Were you the one that went with them? Pawniard's not sure if it was the same place, but it vaguely remembers going to a big house. Oh, it says it entered the house together with the Whimsicott. How did you get inside? Apparently, Pawniard likes to get picked up and flown around by Whimsicott. Okay. So you think they might have gotten inside the mansion that way? Did you happen to cut a jewel case when you were in there? So you can remember the sensation of cutting through something, but the rest is a blur. This is important, so please try to remember. It says its mind feels all foggy. It just can't remember what's going on at the time. That sure makes things difficult. Oh, tell me about Ducklett. Yeah, okay, it hasn't seen her. Great, where could Ducklett have gone? We finally managed to find Pawniard, but we weren't able to learn anything useful from it. Yeah, and some of what it even said contradicted testimony we gathered earlier. Maybe we can get more information if we had proof that Pawniard entered the mansion. It's asking if we're done here so we can get back to training. Yeah, sure. It's planning on cutting rocks to sharpen its skills and blades. Yeah, cutting rocks? Would it be willing to demonstrate that? Oh, good idea. It would be a big help to see what a cut from a poniard looks like. Yeah, it says it would happily grace us with a demonstration. Thanks. We'll watch quietly.
Awesome.
Got him. Wow, clean slice and the metallic sound of Poniard's blade made when it made contact. It all matches what we know from the scene of the crime. That means the Pokemon that entered the mansion must have been Poniard. But neither Whimsicott nor Poniard remembers clearly. What's up with that? I can't imagine the Pokemon are lying. Their behavior is pretty unusual, but there must be a good reason for it. Well, we've looked all over the place, but we haven't seen Ducklett anywhere. Apparently, she almost got caught earlier, but then ran away. So maybe she's hiding somewhere. Yeah, how are we going to find her then? Okay, we got a lot of information on Poniard. What are we talking about? Ducklett's our only good lead, so we got to go find her. She's in hiding somewhere. Let's ask a Pokemon to help. Yeah, let's see. Maybe there's a Pokemon that could help us find Ducklett. Yeah, I'm sure one of the Pokemon in the Denis residence would gladly help us out. Yeah, it happened in their own home. Let's go back over there. Fascinating. I'm out of here. Okay, Tim.
So, your hands are blades, huh? Wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, please don't cut my Pikachu in half. He knows all the answers. And, oh gosh, who are you? How wonderful to meet you, Detective. Seriously, it's an honor.
Yes.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Can I help you, or... Huh, do you really not know who I am? I'm kind of a big deal on Ryme University campus, and I know you go to school there too. Know anything about this so-called big deal, Tim? Not that I could think of. They call me the quiz professor. I'm actually still a student, but that's what they call me. And this is my partner, Toucanon. Okay. Hi, Toucan Sam. So you're the quiz professor? Yeah, that's me. I'm majoring in Pokemon studies. I can't resist sharing the knowledge I've learned, so I quiz all sorts of people. That explains the nickname. This quiz professor is definitely on the eccentric side. I'll admit, you got me there. Pikachu doing detective work is pretty eccentric too. Why don't we celebrate our meeting with a quiz? We're pretty busy working on a case right now. Okay, here's the first question. In one ear and out the other. Oh, well, I guess it can't hurt to play along. I guess. Here goes nothing. What Pokemon catches prey using its long tongue? The Pokemon in question is somewhere in this very city, so get out there and look for it. What's your tongue like, Toucanon? Mind opening up that beak of yours? Nothing extraordinary here. Okay, a Pokemon with a long tongue. If there's one nearby, it shouldn't be too long to find it. When you find the Pokemon in question, come tell me what it is. I'll be waiting right here. And answer correctly. I'll even teach you some trivia about it. That's not a concern. It's not a local concern. She's just looking for a Lickitung. I'm not interested, quiz professor lady, who wasn't even so important that the game gave her a generic NPC. Like, look. She gave her a generic NPC look. And she's not important at all. Like, in the slightest. And what am I going to get from her? Nothing. I'm going to learn about Lickitung? I'm good. I can read a Pokedex entry. Thanks. Thank you. I'm out. Alright, I'm actually here to solve a more important puzzle. Which is, what's going on with Ducklett? Clefable, tell me about your special skill. She says she has way better hearing than most Pokemon do. Oh. Oh, do you? Wow, you can hear footsteps and voices coming from any room. That's incredible. Now that you mention it, I'm sure I've heard that Clefable can hear sounds over half a mile away. Half a mile? I could never dream of having hearing like that. Could you speak more softly? She says her ears are sensitive to loud noises. Oh no, I'm sorry, Clefable. I'll keep it down. Interesting. So Clefairy can hear pretty well, huh? Yo. Oh. Oh. What did we walk into? Oh, it's you. Isn't your investigation finished already? I'm sorry, but it'll take more time. This is absurd. We all know Barnes did it. Would you give it a rest, Claudia? Barnes just isn't the type of person who would do a thing like this. Sounds an awful like wishful thinking to me. Barnes simply wanted the Aurora Drop for himself. He's been play acting as the perfect butler, but all he's serving us is a platter of greed and deceit. Just listen to yourself. How could you say that about a man who served us faithfully for so many years? Open your eyes already. Barnes has betrayed you. Please calm down, both of you. Barnes's Ducklett was sighted a few minutes ago. We're hoping to find the Ducklett so we could find a clue. Excellent. I'm certain you'll find proof that Barnes is innocent. And where's Ducklett now? She got away. We're gonna go search for her. Huh, such incompetence. Hurry up and find her. It's not going to be easy finding Ducklett with just the two of us. Let's get some help from another Pokemon to search for Ducklett. Such incompetence, she says. Wow. Well, it looks like we've got to go find a Pokemon that's going to give us a hand with searching for Ducklett. Is it going to be Growlithe? Is it going to be Clefable? Who knows, but we better figure this out very quickly. Thanks so much for watching, as usual. And what do you guys think? What's going to happen? We'll see you in the next one. All right, friends. You guys did pretty good on guessing on Pawniard. I hope, and I'm just going to say this right now, like, I love chatting with you guys about what's going on and what we're thinking, but here's what I don't want. I don't want people who are looking ahead into like another Let's Play or something like that, or a leaked full game video, and I don't want people who are like playing ahead and know the answers. I'm not accusing you. I'm being a detective here, and I'm deducing that some of you in the comments are spoiling things that you already know the answer to. So let's not do that. Thanks and please and thank you. Are we in agreement? Give me a thumbs up if we're in agreement on there. I love bouncing ideas off of you guys, but if you guys already know the answer because you're playing it or looking up ahead, that's not cool. So keep that to yourself. Thanks. Bye. Got it? Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yeah, not a fan of spoilers, but I am a fan of chatting with you guys about the game. Absolutely I am. But my detective sense is tingling when it comes to that. How can you be right on the money of the Pawniard out of all the Pokemon? I don't know about that, man. Sounds a little fishy. Alright, here we go. Ducklett. Alright. Here we go. Let's do it. So, let's think about what's going to happen now. Now we can actually talk about what we're thinking. So, what is the motive, though? Right, at this point in the story, we know that, oh, yeah, I gotta go to options really quick. That was really annoying. I don't like it that the things are, like, what is this? High-speed movement? Correct selection indicator? No, man. Turn that right off. Okay, yeah, we're gonna turn that off because I don't appreciate that either. It's like, oh, hey, here's the answer. Like, what? No, man, I'm good. I'm not like 10. I'm good. I can deduce things. Unlike Detective Pikachu, that was hard, man. Sometimes I was in a little rut. Alright, anyway. So, what are we thinking? Like, tell me your theory of what's happening over here. People are thinking that the gem doesn't belong in a museum. So they're trying to steal it so that it doesn't go over there. So, but like, who's the human that told the Whimsicott and the Pawniard to break in there and steal it? And who was the Pokemon that punched the dude out, right? Do we think it's Claudia? And what's her motive? So Claudia's like, all right, well, I don't want my husband to give this away. So I'm going to go to the park. I'm going to talk to Whimsicott and Pawniard to steal it, blame it on Barnes, because Barnes is on my husband's side. And then once I have the jewel, then what? What is she going to do with it? She obviously can't show it to her husband. So what, is she just going to, like, keep it underground? Keep it all to herself? Why would she do that to her husband, though? I don't know, man. Yeah, and, like, yeah, all the Pokemon were, like, drugged. That was also a thing. They were either drugged. Growlithe said that it ate too much and fell asleep. Some of the other Pokemon said they also fell asleep weirdly. So maybe they were using a Pokemon. Maybe there was a Pokemon that can, like, I don't know, be invisible. Dude, remember that cop-out in Detective Pikachu 1? It was like, oh, it was an invisible Pokemon that did it. Like, what are you talking about? That was the worst case in, like, all of the history of that game. So, maybe there's a Psychic Pokemon that's putting Pokemon to sleep. Maybe she drugged all the Pokemon with, I don't know, something that made them go to sleep. You know, like some knockoff R thing. I don't know. What do you think? Alright, now is where I want to actually talk to you guys. So, put your predictions in the comments. If you know the answer, keep your spoilers to yourself. But we're actively doing this because we're playing this game blind. It's a little bit more fun. Okay? Cool? We in agreement? Let's go. Let's do this, friends. Let's do it to it. Alright, we got a lot of work to do. We gotta find a Pokemon that's gonna help us find Ducklett. We're back with more Detective Pikachu Returns. Alright. Hey, Growlithe, help us out. Now's your chance to redeem yourself. She says we can ask away. Do you have any special skills that'll help us catch the thief? She says she's got a very keen nose. Good. Then you should be able to find Ducklett. Yeah, that might work. But is it going to work? What's this? Hold on. Okay, I mean, we could deduce. We found the Pokemon with the skills necessary to search for Ducklett. Yeah, here we go. So, Clefairy can maybe listen for Ducklett, but that's really not going to help us out all that much. I think that Growlithe, we can use that to track the scent if we hand them a feather. So that's easy.
Okay.
See? I got rid of the small star in the corner because, like, that's an option in the settings in case you don't want to worry about everything. You just click on the star and win. So, yeah, go for it. Okay, here we go. We're tracking the scent that she left. Growlithe can do that, no problem. Later, Clefable. There's like one more thing over here. What is this? What is this flowchart? Why am I missing it? Why is there an empty square right there? Did I skip something? Let's ask Growlithe for help. Oh, she can find Ducklett. Alright, here we go. We need your help, Ducklett. I mean, Growlithe. It's possible that Ducklett is somehow mixed up in this incident. She might even know who stole the key from you. We really need to help solve the case. Oh, really? You've been waiting to help Denis, too? Oh, great. Thank you, Growlithe. Huh, you want me to ride on your back? Oh, you can take me wherever the scent leads you? Got it. That should be easier than trying to give me directions at every turn. What do you think, Tim? You want us to track down the scent right away? Of course!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can I leave it to you? You got it. Let's go, Growlithe.
Okay, let's do this. Sorry, but could you sit down for a sec? All right, let's go.
There we go. Cute. Love that. Growlithe is so cute. This is the first time I've ever given someone a ride. What? Why are we able to now find out what Pokemon say? She says the first time she's ever given someone a ride. Why did you just repeat what I said? Whoops. Oh, when it's just you and me talking, I guess I don't need to interpret for Tim. I guess that's true. Anyway, let's get the search underway. How do you track the scent? I just sniff the ground, and I can tell where the scent is the strongest. Gotcha. Look for the scent is the strongest. Okay. Right, and there's still traces of Ducklett's scent in the house. I think I could track her from here. Okay, let's get going. Yeah. Hold down the R button while moving to follow the scent of whatever you're looking for. You can get off Growlithe by going back to Tim. Oh, cool! Wow, that's like some Pikmin 4 vibes over here. With Ochi. Oh, okay. Ducklett's scent is not upstairs? Some circuitous path. Oh, Ducklett's out! Ducklett ran all the way that way, saw Holiday, and then ran out. That's kind of cool. Come on, Ochi. I'm picking up Ducklett's scent around here. Ducklett always leaves this way when she takes walks and goes shopping. Her scent is still lingering here. Well, if we follow that smell, we should be able to find Ducklett. Let's track carefully. Right. There we go. We can take a couple of steps. That's right, that's right, okay. There we go. Okay, which way to turn? Good, good, good. Take a couple steps, sniff. There we go, rather than hold it down the entire time. Oh, going up. Ducklett's in the pond. In a bush. Ducklett's hiding in a bush. Oh, I see some rustling of leaves. This scent. Did you find her? Yeah, I'm sure of it. Come on out, Ducklett. It's your pal, Growlithe. Aspires to elegance. Look at that nice little purse. Oh, it's so cute. What's up, Ducklett? I was wondering who'd found me. It's good to see a friendly face. Oh, wait. Who's that on your back? Hi there. I'm the great detective Pikachu. And you're a friend of Growlithe's? I'd like to think so. Putting that aside, though, could you tell me why you're out here? Some strange humans were chasing me. It was really scary. I don't know what I could have possibly done to make them so upset. They think that you may have been involved in a crime. Huh? What crime? Something precious was stolen from the house, and you and Barnes are currently under suspicion. Say what? Neither of us would ever do something like that. I know. I don't think it was you. I need to ask you some questions to help prove your innocence, and Barnes's too. Is that alright? Wow, tell me, Ducklett. Yeah, you're Barnes' partner. You're always helping him out because he's so busy. Like when you buy beans at the cafe, Barnes must have good taste. You drink that black water too? I tried it once because Barnes seemed to enjoy it so much, but I practically gagged when it hit my tongue. Too bitter. Huh, it's a sophisticated flavor for sophisticated Pokemon. Yeah, well, I'm sure I'll be sophisticated like that someday. Just watch. Alright, tell me about Barnes. Alright, Barnes is my partner. He's a gentleman. If you met him, you can understand that. I think I might have him beat in the gentleman department. Right. Anyway, he's really good at telling me when I've done something well. I may not look like it, but I'm actually a really good swimmer. Barnes always compliments me when I show off my fancy swimming techniques in the fountain. No one that lovely could possibly be a bad person. Right? Right? Like I said, I don't think he did. Don't worry, Ducklett. We'll clear Barnes' name. Thank you, Growlithe. Alright, why are you here? There must have been plenty of other places you could have picked. This is my favorite spot. And like I told you, I get chased around by a bunch of strangers. I was feeling pretty ruffled, so I came to calm down. Ah, gotcha. See that water over there? I love bathing in it. Okay, so it loves bathing in the water. Big deal. Yeah, maybe I should try it too. Whoa there, Growlithe. Aren't you a fire type? Pretty sure that a bath's a bad idea. Oh, good point. Walking by the water side feels lovely too. It's nice and cool with all of the wetness. Sweet, I'll try that instead, thanks. And what happened to you at the time of the incident, Ducklett? All I did was eat breakfast, like always. Then I got really sleepy, not like always. So you fell asleep after breakfast. When did you go out? Well, at some point, Turner woke me up. I usually go out shopping right after Barnes asked me to, but today I was in a hurry because I overslept, so I rushed to grab my bag and flew out from a window on the second floor. And you're sure it was Turner who woke you up? Yes, I'm sure. And Growlithe, you fell asleep too. Yeah, but only because today's breakfast was so yummy. I guess I ate so much that I got sleepy after. Do you two always eat your meals together? Not usually, no. I always eat with Cramorant. What? There's a Cramorant in the household? Yep. Cramorant is Turner's partner. Is that so? Bit strange that Turner never mentioned that. What are we talking about, Cramorant? Oh my gosh, my mind is blown right now. Are those even Ducklett's feathers? Or is that Cramorant? Like, I said that at the beginning. I'm like, oh yeah, those are blue, and that was the first blue Pokemon that came to mind. So according to your story, Ducklett, you were out on an errand when the crime took place. But because you were asleep earlier, you're not sure exactly what time you left. Yeesh, even if Ducklett doesn't know anything, how are we supposed to solve the case? You mean we might never find the jewel? No, we've got one more lead, the Cramorant that Ducklett mentioned. I'm wondering why we never saw it in the mansion. How long has Cramorant been gone? I don't know, by the time I noticed, it was already gone. We should probably go talk to him then. Can you track Cramorant down by scent? If you have something with Cramorant scent on it, then sure. I don't suppose you could use this. Cramorant feather! And that's not a Ducklett feather, apparently. Just as I thought. Good thing I picked it up earlier. With that, I can definitely track Cramorant scent. And now I have to figure out where to pick up the trail. Since Cramorant seems to have left the mansion, we'd probably try the front gate. What should I do? I'm really worried about barns. I understand how you feel, but if I go home now, things will probably get more complicated. Can you wait here a little longer? Okay, I'm counting on you both. Leave it to us. Alright, let's go, Growlithe. Okay, this is interesting. Whee! This is interesting because I did not think that Turner would be a suspect. What's Turner's motivation to take the jewel? Because he's new on the job? I mean, I guess. Well, did you get a whiff of Cramorant scent? Yeah, I got it. It's still quite strong, so Cramorant was probably walking around here this morning. So we just need to follow that scent. Okay, follow your nose. Oh, it's a purple scent. Oh, it's so cool. I do like this. I like this gameplay a little bit better because it's not just me walking around with Tim. And it makes it a little bit more interesting. I do appreciate that. And I think that the programmers did a really good job with that. Just like with the scents and everything. Yeah, I'd just be very curious. Like, what's the motive for... What's the motive for other dude? What's his name? The guy with the Trevenant? Cramorant? The guy with the Cramorant? He was acting a little nervous. I did make fun of his voice actor choices. Oh, there you are. Wake up! Hey, Pikachu over there. Could that be? Green eyeballs. Gulping gourmand. Yes. So, hey, Trubbish. We've seen Trubbish in Squalor Paradise. We've seen Trubbish at the Fine Park in the previous game. Yeah, it's Cramorant. Must be feeling pretty carefree to fall asleep in a place like this. We've been looking for you, Cramorant. Oh, hey, it's Growlithe. What you doing here? That's what I'd like to ask you. Huh, wait, what's going on? Sorry to bother you when you just woke up, but do you think you can answer some questions? Who are you? No need to be scared. I'm the great Detective Pikachu, and I'm here to help you. Great-o, what's it, Pika who? Pikachu is my friend, and he has some questions for you, Cramorant. I don't know what's going on, but sure. What do you want to ask me, dude? Tell me about you. Are you Turner's partner? Yeah, Turner. Sure am, dude. What about it? We were worried about you because you weren't at home. Really? My bad. Tell me about Turner. Turner's my partner. He's a good dude. Me and him go way back. So, is Cramorant like a surfer kind of vibe? Cramorant is always helping Turner out with his duties at the house. If Turner calls for me, I head right over no matter where he is. Even I go shopping with him, dude. If he needs something carried, I just swallow it whole. Oh, you swallow it? Is that safe for anyone? Dude, Cramorant swallowed the gem. And then flew out the window. Where was Turner? Turner probably met up with it. Wait, you swallowed? Is that safe for anyone? It's fine, dude. Just rub my back and I'll hork up whatever is filling my tum lickety-split. Ugh, more like lickety-spit. But I guess Cramorant are kind of built for that, huh?
Hey.
Why were you sleeping out here of all places? Because I got real sleepy after I ate breakfast. Dude, everyone's getting sleepy after they ate breakfast. What's the deal? Yeah, so Ducklett and all the others all fell asleep. After that, Turner woke me up. I flew right out of the house. Wait, why did he wake you up? Because, what's it again? He said go to the back alley, I think. You don't even remember that? Eesh, what a guy. I kind of fell asleep a few times on my way here, too, but in the end, I made it. I was too sleepy, but right when I was about to zonk out, I found this choice bed. So I took a nap, dude. He's talking about me, by the way. You thought Trubbish was a bed? Yeah, dude, it's like super squishy. This guy's something else. If you wanted to sleep, wouldn't it make more sense to go home first? I'm sure Turner is worried about you. That's right, I gotta get back to Turner. Any particular reason? Because Cramorant's my partner, or because it's my partner, dude. Or wait, did he say not to go back? Which was it again? Hey, don't look at me. I really think you should get back. Turner must be worried about you. I don't know, man. All suspicious. I'd like to hear about what Cramorant was doing at the time of the incident. You said you ate breakfast and got sleepy, right? Yup. You must have eaten a lot. Same as Huge. But even now, my tum is so stuffed, dude. Same as Huge? That's how you spell Huge? That's the first time I've ever seen that. Wasn't breakfast a while ago? Why are you still so full? I'm not sure, dude. My tum feels the same as when I swallow something big. Yo, that gem is right inside your belly right now. I swear it. Let me rub the back of your neck or whatever. Something big, huh? Interesting. Well, we heard from Cramorant, but his answers weren't very clear. Let's try talking to Trubbish. Huh, me?
Trubbish?
Huh, did you need something from me? Yeah, we're investigating a crime. Do you mind if we ask you a few things? That's fine. You're not in any trouble. Just trying to gathering information. Okay. Answer. Tell me about you, you bag of trash. Sure, there's not much to say. Alright. Have you noticed anything strange recently? I've just been gathering trash from around the city like I do every day. You do that every day? Wow, thank you. It's just my routine. I guess I did collect some unusual trash today. Does that count as strange? Yeah, what's so unusual about it? It was stuck to a Whimsicott's head. They were in front of a big house when I found it. A Whimsicott getting stuff stuck to its head doesn't sound at all unusual to me. Pikachu, you can't say things like that. Trash is important to Trubbish. Don't call it stuff. Dude, what did you find on his head? What brings you here? Well, I'm not great around humans, and humans don't usually come here, so it seemed like a safe place. Did they do something mean to you? No, I just don't like too much noise, and humans are so noisy, don't you think? I guess. Anyway, this place is nice and quiet. Tell me about the trash.
Hey.
Do you still have the trash that was stuck on its head? Yeah, I was saving it for a snack. Why, do you want it? I'd like to at least have a look at it. Could you show it to us? Sure, I guess. It's pretty crumpled up, but it looks like a note. Hey, it smells like the rooms in our house. Do you mean Denis's mansion? That's interesting. Let me see. Open the window after Barnes leaves. That will be the signal. Once the window is open, I'll send Pawniard in with Whimsicott to cut the case. You should then be able to collect the jewel. If you play your part properly, you should be able to frame Barnes for everything. And if you're successful, we'll both be coming into quite a lot of money. Good luck. This is a note from the culprit. What? So the thief had an accomplice, huh? That must be why there were multiple Pokemon involved. Whatever the case, this is a big clue. So we got a note that explicitly states everything? Come on. There's no way, man. Are you joking? It explicitly states the whole plot. Sorry about this, Trubbish, but do you think we can have this piece of trash? I guess if you want it that badly, sure. Thanks. I'll be sure to make it up to you later.
Okay.
I guess we managed to ask everything we wanted to. Shall we head back home? Yeah, we got a good clue, so let's meet up with Tim. Yeah, what are you gonna do, Cramorant? Want to come back to the mansion? Nah, I'm good. I'll head back at my own pace. My tongue feels like way heavy from that breakfast I ate. Poor Cramorant looks pretty uncomfortable. Alright, you rest here. When you feel like you move again, come back to the mansion. Okay, let's head back, Growlithe. Alright. That's pretty interesting. The entire plot just revealed on a note that just so happened to be found on a Whimsicott head. So, who do we think the culprit is? We get a lot of money from it. But what do Pokemon have to gain from money? Why was that explicitly stated in the note? Like, you and I are both going to get a lot of money off of this. Do you think that Turner and the wife are working together? It's so weird. I can't wait to find out, man. Yeah, Turner is like the helper. So I think Turner was the one that was maybe feeding someone. Either that or Claudia. I don't know. Tim! Thanks, both of you. Are you getting down off of Growlithe now? Yeah, we're done with that. Although it is kind of fun to walk around with Growlithe. Can you get down on your own? What do you think I am? I can handle this. How did your investigation with Growlithe go, Pikachu? About that, Tim, we found some incredible evidence. Really? What is it? Well, you see, And that's about it. Wow, good work, Pikachu. I think we're definitely closer to solving the case now. Yep, now hurry up and open your case notebook. I think it's, let's think this over and organize all the info that we got.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Okay, start deducing without the star handicap. Here we go.
Okay.
Is there something that can prove Barnes' innocence? Let's think of something that would be convincing to the police as well. Okay, proving Barnes' innocence by showing that Barnes couldn't have opened the jewel case. Mr. Denis is the only one who can unlock the jewel case, so it would have been impossible. No, I don't think that's it. By showing that Barnes' partner, Ducklett, had nothing to do with the crime. Ducklett only went out to go shopping. That means her partner, Barnes, likely had nothing to do with the crime. No. With the note, which was written by someone other than Barnes, the note that Trubbis found said after Barnes leaves, that means the real culprit is someone else. Or they're smart enough to talk in the third person.
Okay.
The note that Trubbish found, that's right. We can prove Barnes' innocence with that, can't we? That's exactly what I was thinking. Here's what the note said. Open the window after Barnes leaves. That will be the signal. This is clear proof that Barnes isn't the culprit and the real culprit is still out there. Whoa. Why is that the red square? Okay, is that the last one? So there's someone out there behind all of this. And not only that, there were multiple culprits working together. Someone who set the Pokemon in from the outside and someone on the inside in the mansion who let them in. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Claudia's on the inside. Overfed everyone. Right? Overfed everyone so they can sleep. Sneak in, grab the necklace, the key off of Growlithe, open the door, flag the signal, Cramorant, and everyone flew on in and just did everything, right? You think whoever let the Pokemon inside lives in the mansion? Yeah, it seems like the natural conclusion. But how'd the culprit unlock the door to the jewel room? Only Barnes and Mr. Denis... Mr. Denis can use the key. Usually, but the culprit found a way. A way to what? Think about it, Tim. When did Growlithe say the key disappeared? When she was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's right, and anyone could have taken the key while Growlithe was asleep. I guess you're right. But Growlithe usually doesn't nap. Do you really think she just happened to nap right when they were about to commit the crime? That's just it. Think back on what all the different Pokemon in the mansion told us. Do you notice anything that they had in common? Anything strange? All of them went to sleep. And they all did eat breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
All the Pokemon from the mansion said they fell asleep. That's right. Glad you noticed that. So who fed them? Okay, here we go. Why did they all fall asleep? The exact same time the jewel was stolen, all the Pokemon were asleep. There's no way that's a coincidence. Do you think someone wanted it to happen? I say the odds are pretty high. It's got to be some kind of evidence we can use to prove that. Alright, let's search the mansion. Food bowl. Dish that Growlithe's food was in? Some sort of powder on it. Huh, that's sleep powder. Whimsicott can learn the move Sleep Powder? Oh, gosh. Okay, you can tell that just by looking? I'm a Pokemon, remember, not to mention a great detective. Of course I can tell what kind of powder this is. It's not even something to brag about. Which means there was sleep powder in the food. I think we'd be pretty sure of that. Sleep powder?
Let's start deducing.
Okay, let's start deducing. I don't need to talk to everyone. We're steamrolling this.
Okay.
Nanab berries? That's funny. Did you figure out what caused the Pokemon in the mansion to fall asleep? Yeah, it's got to be sleep powder, right? Sleep powder was mixed into the breakfast. It was found in Growlithe's food bowl. The powder that could have been mixed into all the Pokemon's food. They went shopping to tire themselves out. No. And they tired themselves out playing. No. It's a sleep powder for sure.
Okay.
The Pokemon in the mansion said that they fell asleep after eating breakfast. And in one of the food bowls, we found trace of sleep powder. That leads us to believe one possible conclusion. Someone deliberately put the Pokemon in the mansion to sleep with sleep powder. Yeah, who can use sleep powder? Whimsicott. It's getting easier to picture just how the crime was committed. But where could the culprit have gotten the sleep pod in the first place? In this city, I can think of a few places. If we follow the path that was used to bring it inside, we might learn more about the culprit. You need Growlithe's help again for that, right? Why don't you take a little of the powder with you just in case? Yeah, one step ahead of you. Now let's go talk to Growlithe. Hey, can you take a whiff of the sleep powder? Okay, let's go. Yup. Now we can follow the scent. Let's get going. Whee! Oh, cool. It's like green. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Yeah, I'm sure it's all over your hands. What's her name? Claudia? Or Turner. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's one of the two. Or actually, it's both. One of them drugged all the Pokemon with sleep powder, and then the other one sent the signal to fly all the way across. It's gotta be someone who can do... Oh, is it Serena that can use sleep powder? What other Pokemon, like a grass type, is in this park over here, Serenity Park? Not Lickitung, that's for sure. Nope, not you guys. Okay, we're going left to right, left to right. Oh, right around the corner here. Who did I meet? Oh my gosh, really? Oh, you have a side quest? No thanks. Sorry. I'm on the trail, man, of some sleep powder. I was gonna say like Pollen Puff, Ribombee. Toucannon? No thanks. Why is there a Venonat here all of a sudden? That thing is huge! Oh my gosh. No, Pikachu, the scent stops here. What do we do now? There must be something around here. Let's look around the terrace. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, it's an arrow. Venonat? Venonat. Close. Hunts with sparkling red eyes. I've never seen this thing before. It's huge. It's a Venonat. No mistake in those massive eyes. Apparently, they could even see in the dark. Yeah, what is it? Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Yeah. Tell me about sleep powder, dude. Is this your sleep powder? Nope, definitely not mine. How can you tell? I use my sleep powder to catch prey. Doesn't smell soothing or beautiful. Nope, not one bit. I see. I do believe this is Lilligant's fragrance. Oh, yes. Yeah, and where would we find Lilligant? I would check one of the nearby hedges, probably. To the greenery! Nearby hedges? That's kind of where Ducklett was, huh? Yo, look, it's Pawniard! What's up, dude? Nearby hedges. What are you talking about? Oh, there's something in here! There's something in here! Hello? Oh, yeah. Floral fashionista. Alright, so tell me. Did a human come up to you and ask you for your sweet scent sleep powder? This Pokemon is known for having an aroma that calms the heart and mind. So that's what that nice smell was. You think I smell nice? You're sweet. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? Not at all. Your timing is actually perfect. I was just taking a break from dancing. Ask me whatever you like. Tell me about the sleep powder. Is this your sleep powder? Yeah, I recognize the fragrance. Do you remember giving this to anyone? No. You see, my sleep powder just puffs out naturally whenever I dance. Though thinking on it now, there was a human who came to watch me dance recently. Do you remember what they looked like? I'm afraid not. I was in the zone. Oh, that's rough. Hey, it's something. Thanks for your help. Ooh, man, someone did it. Someone danced. Now we know how it was obtained. Are we done investigating? Yeah, we are.
Great.
Yeah, I'd like to tell Tim what we found. Let's hurry back. Sure. Thank you for the fade to black. Fast travel over to that, because that would have been pretty silly to do that. All back and forth nonsense. See, so you're still not sure who the culprit is. Right, but we did learn something important, and what's that? Think about it, Tim. The sleep powder scent trail led directly from the mansion to the terrace. Do you really think that's normal? I guess it would make sense if the person who brought the sleep powder already lived in the mansion. Exactly, which makes it more likely that it was an inside job. We got two suspects, man. Turner or Claudia. That's it. Someone managed to get the sleep powder, mixed it in with the breakfast. Alright, who is it? Let's do some sleuthing to find out who. Who could have done it? Oh, we gotta conduct interviews in the mansion to find this out. All right, well, place your bets. All of you guys at home, who do you think it is? Do we think it's Turner because he's new and he's easily talked to? I don't know. Do we think it's Claudia because she doesn't want it, sold or given away, right? She wants to keep it herself. Is it Sanjeev? I don't know why Sanjeev would do it. I really only have two. Anyway, looking forward to hearing what you think. Let's jump into the next one. That's hard, man. That's hard. What do you think, friends? Talk to me. What are your thoughts? Who's on team? Well, I guess it's both of them, right? Both of them have to be working together to make that happen. Oh, cool. I caught my first Detective Pikachu. Yay. Oh, he's got a cute little animation. He pulls out like a little magnifying glass. I caught a Detective Pikachu in Pokemon Go just now. That's great. I love that. See, like, if you tap him. Okay, he does that. Cool. Anyway, I just wanted to show that off. Alright, tell me. Tell me, what are you thinking out here, friends? Let's see your theories. Give me the whole theory. We're getting pretty close, and I want to see if any of you guys are going to get it right. I want to see if any of you guys are going to get it right. The music's good, at least. Dude, I'm getting hungry. I don't know how much longer I can go without eating a real breakfast, man. Woke up early today. 5 episodes in. That's not bad. Oh, I can hear my stomach growling. Oh. Alright, so you're thinking... A lot of you guys are thinking Claudia. Who was the one that... Okay, so I was thinking that Claudia was the one that, like, sprinkled everything on the food. Right? Claudia must have been the one to sprinkle everything on the food. And then... But wait, she's the... I want to look at that note. Oh, no, I don't want to look at that. I want to look at the case note. I don't want to look at the Pokemon quiz. No, forget that. I'm done doing that nonsense. Yeah, Claudia and Turner is both. But, like, what other things are we thinking that Turner... Why would it be Turner, though? Alright, I'm going to go get a quick snack, man. I got to eat something. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, everyone. You guys are the best. Alright, let's hear your theories, friends. What are your theories? I love seeing this. Alright. So, let's take a look. Let's see. What are we thinking? A love triangle, says Brooke. I don't think it was a love triangle. That would be interesting. I don't think they'd put a love triangle in a kid's game. Might be Turner. Denis may be the one. But those two are good suspects. Okay. New guy's the easiest target for the boss lady to bully around. That's what I was saying. Like, he's very, like, persuadable. Turner made the food with the sleep powder. It's him because he's the only other suspect. Pokemon came in with blades, cut the case, bird swallowed the jewel, and they escaped. Yeah, that's exactly what we're thinking here. But, yeah. Yeah, that was exactly it. So, here's my final thoughts. My final thoughts is Claudia drugged all the Pokemon with the sleep powder, wrote the note to Turner on the outside. It was on a Whimsicott head because, I don't know, that's how she gave the note over to him, right? So Claudia had a Whimsicott nearby, put it on there, go find Turner. Whimsicott went over to Turner, grabbed... Turner had 3 Pokemon helping him out. Turner had the Whimsicott, the Pawniard, and Cramorant. All 3 of them flew into the house. Flew into the house. They sliced the thing open. Cramorant ate the jewel. They knocked out... Wait. Did Turner get knocked out? No, Barnes got knocked out. Knocked out Barnes. Flew out. And Cramorant was told to meet inside the alley so that they can go recover the jewel. So then they're going to have a bolt of brilliance. They're going to say, Cramorant in the alley with the jewel. They're going to pet his back. It's going to spit out. Turner's going to be upset. He's going to get locked behind bars. These two are going to end up being separated. What do we think? Who punched out? Who punched out Barnes? I don't know. He could have been mistaken. Maybe Cramorant just hit him. Boom. Maybe Whimsicott punched him. Oh, Turner was the one that got knocked out? Oh, shoot. There goes my theory. Wait, dang, where's the point in time for Turner? Who was on the outside? Was there even someone necessary on the outside? Oh my gosh, okay, so now I don't have all the answers. I don't have the answers on this. I don't have the full story. I'm close. Turner got knocked out. Would he potentially... No, he wouldn't knock himself out. Like, faking it? I don't know, man. We're gonna have to figure this out. Someone drop a block text in 200 characters on what your theory is of what it is. This is so fun to think about, though. Alright, you guys ready? Let's get some more, yeah? Donna. That's so interesting. Yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Like, what kind of deductions do you guys have over here? All right, here we go. So, knock out the inside man to throw off the cops. I like that idea. Unless Claudia's working with a stranger. Could be. Does Claudia have to work with anyone, though?
Tim, you need any help?
No, I'm good, dude. I'm just chilling. But that's nice that you offered.
Tim, you need any help?
No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop it. No, I don't need any help. Just let me run. Oh, gosh. Yeah, what do we think? Yeah, oh, man. Secretly, it's the Quizmaster? I hate the Quizmaster. I'm not even gonna bother with that. I'm not gonna bother with any side quest, man. The game's silly, dude. Alright, here we go. Alright. I'm very curious, man. I don't know how things are gonna work. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, alright. Let's go. It's time. Alright, we're back with more Detective Pikachu Returns. Things are getting pretty heated up over here, as we now need to investigate the area and see who might know about things. Who was the one that used a sleep powder on everyone? Ask me anything. Tell me about Growlett's food. My staff member Turner always prepares the food here. Uh-oh. Turner was on the inside? It used to be one of Barnes' duties, but the task has fallen to Turner since he joined the staff. He's surely made himself quite useful. Uh-oh. Okay, so he's the guy that feeds everyone. So maybe he's the one? Turner. Are you Turner?
Yes.
Yeah, can we talk to you again? Yeah, ask me anything. Tell me about Growlett's food. Yeah, Mr. Denis is really picky about the ingredients. He tells me what to put in it, and I make the food to his exact specifications. Denis? Sounds like Mr. Denis really cares about Growlett's health. Yes, he truly cares about a Pokemon. A good egg, that one. Denis seems like quite the guy. What's healthy and what's tasty don't always match up, though. Interesting. What if Denis is like, here, add this little bit of powder. Growlithe loves it. It's a new supplement. So why would he do that? Wait, what's Denis's motive? If Denis is the culprit?
Yes.
Do you still want something? Then he's gonna sell it for even more money. But no, Denis wants to donate it. Why would he? No, man. Alright, tell me about this. No, I don't think it's Denis.
Yes.
Unless that's a likely story that he's like, oh, I'm gonna donate it to the city. I don't know anything about Growlithe's food. I would suggest you ask Turner about that. Did you happen to see Growlithe eating her food today? No, I didn't. I'm not in the habit of watching her eat. The Pokemon of the house eat in a separate room from us humans. Okay. So who is there to watch? If they ate in the same room as us, their fur, feathers, or what have you, could get in our food. So they eat in a different room, at my request, of course. A policy like that's going to make you very popular with Pokemon, lady. It's not going to make you very popular. Okay. Okay. So we found out that that's a thing. Yo, Butler boy. Barnes, tell me about Growlithe's food. I know exactly what kind of food Growlithe prefers. She's particularly fond of sweets. When I was in charge of her meals, I made a point of preparing sweet desserts for her. You're a good guy, Barnes. You could learn a thing or two from this guy, Tim. Give me more sweets. Is Pikachu alright? He seems to be acting strangely. Don't worry, this is normal for him. Okay, what about you? Under investigation, a Manectric. Yeah, tell me about this. Dun-na, dun-na, dun-na. I don't think I... Oh, I didn't... How did I not notice there was a Ho-Oh poster there? What? Any new discoveries? Oh, come on, you just tell us a little. No, Manectric doesn't have anything. No way, forget about it. I don't care about him.
Okay, let's start deducing.
Okay, we're deducing, man. Who would have been able to mix sleep powder into Growlithe's food? Oh my gosh. Let's find out what we've gathered. You can. Larry can, because he's responsible for it. He could have put sleep powder in the food without raising suspicion.
Okay.
The only person who could have put sleep powder in it was Turner. It has to be him. He's in charge of preparing Pokemon's meals. He could have easily slipped it into their food. However, this fact alone isn't enough to implicate him. Okay, he was in charge of meal preparation. Yep. Turner's the one who used the sleep powder, but that's just conjecture. We don't have any hard evidence. We'll need to find some proof, but I'm not sure how. It's kind of an aggressive move, but we could try shaking him up a bit. Let's see if we can make him nervous. We might learn something based on how he reacts. You think you're up to it? It's worth a try. Yo, shake him! Alright, come here, boy.
Yes.
Hello, Tim. How's the investigation going? We're actually a bit stuck at the moment. Oh, sorry to hear that. Is there anything I could do? I was actually hoping to ask you a few more questions. By all means, ask away. Yeah, tell me about Cramorant.
Excuse me?
You've got a partner, Cramorant, right? What? How'd you know that? It came up while we were gathering statements in the city. Huh, I see. I hope you don't think I was hiding that fact or anything. I was just afraid he might become a suspect. I did tell the police, of course. Really? It's been a while since I've seen him actually worrying, so, where could he have gone? Oh, we just saw Cramorant walking back towards the mansion. Why, that little... I told him to stay put. What? Stay put? Why did you tell him that, Mr. Turner? Oh, I just didn't want him going out on his own. I've been so worried he might have gotten mixed up in the crime somehow. Thank you so much for finding him, Tim. It's such a huge relief. A likely story. He needs to be staying put in the back alley so they could rendezvous and take that gem. We're thinking that Pawnyard may have cut the jewel case. Really? I mean, yes, I think you've cracked it. So it was a Pawnyard that punched you, Mr. Turner, was it? Yes, it most certainly was. It really hurt. In fact, it still hurts. Yeesh, what a terrible liar. Based on Turner's reaction, it's pretty clear that he's hiding something. I wish I'd been able to dig a little deeper. No, you did a great job. At the very least, we learned one thing. Cramorant is the key to solving the case. Let's go ask him for ourselves. We're gonna go see him. Alright, let's go. Cramorant. Did he make it out? I thought he was staying put. Is he like right outside the door? Fade to black? Cramorant. Nope, not there. Bzzz. Yo, we are jogging. With the sheer amount of speed, fast traveling is weird in this game. Right, it's the same running animation as if you were, oh my gosh, as if you were going normal speed, but then it just speeds up. Look, Pikachu, it's Cramorant. Weren't you gonna go back to Turner? Didn't make it very far, did ya? You've been resting because you feel too full to walk? Why is Cramorant the only one that feels so unwell? Growlithe and the others are fine. He must have really overeaten, or he swallowed something in his digestive system that his digestive system can't handle. Hey, wait a second!
A missing jewel, and now Cramorant's full belly.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
I figured it out! A bolt of brilliance!
That's a lot of Magikarp.
The stolen jewel we seek is right over there!
Dude, we saw it a mile away. Did you figure something out, Pikachu? Oh yeah, I got it all figured out. I bet you figured it too, haven't you? Alright, here's a final question. Where did Turner hide the jewel? Once you piece together all the information we've gathered so far, you'll definitely figure it out. Where do you think he hid the jewel?
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. The jewel is most certainly taken out of the mansion, and a Pokemon was used to do it. A Pokemon? Yeah, think about the unique characteristics of each of the Pokemon in the mansion. Which one of them has the ideal features for hiding the jewel? Totally Cramorant. It's inside its belly. It can gulp down large things. Turner probably hid the Aurora Drop in Cramorant's belly.
Okay.
Good. Yep, so the jewel is most likely hidden in its belly. Yeah, you got it. Turner made Cramorant swallow the jewel. The reason he feels full is because he's got it in his belly still. Turner didn't have time to retrieve the jewel after the theft, did he? Nope. I'm positive the jewel is still in Cramorant's belly. Now we got enough evidence to back Turner into a corner. But what's the motive? There's two people working together. It's obviously it's Turner and the wife.
Okay.
We've got all the proof we need. Now we just have to catch the culprit. Let's go tell Holiday to gather everyone involved with the case. Are you ready, Tim? Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go. Let's reveal the truth together.
This is it. Let's take care of business.
Love this.
Everyone, thank you for coming.
This sudden conference had better be important.
It is. We've identified the real culprit.
Have you now?
Yes, Mr. Barnes isn't the one who stole the jewel.
Oh. Who did it then?
I'll explain everything from the beginning. Let's start with how the culprit entered the jewel storage room.
There were no signs of forced entry on the door, so the culprit must have used a key. But Growlithe was guarding the key.
No one but my husband or Barnes could have taken the key from Growlithe.
Yes, exactly. So how did they...
I guess it must have been Barnes then.
No, it wasn't. You see, the culprit had a trick up their sleeve for taking the key.
Alright, so they made Growlithe fall asleep and then stole the key.
The culprit used sleep powder to make Growlithe fall asleep. And after that, they took the key.
Do you have evidence of that?
Of course. Take a close look at Growlithe's food bowl, Inspector. You'll find traces of Lilligant's sleep powder in it.
Of course. So that's how the culprit got into the jewel storage room.
But they couldn't possibly have cut open that sturdy display case in such a short time.
Yeah, good point.
No. They could have if they had Pokemon accomplices.
Pokemon?
What's up, Pokemon? Which Pokemon cut open the jewel case? Pawniard, man!
The culprit somehow used Whimsicott and Pawniard. And got Pawniard to cut open the case.
What? How is that even possible?
Oh gosh.
You may understand now how the jewel was stolen. But that doesn't necessarily prove that Barnes is innocent.
Actually, I do have proof that Mr. Barnes is innocent.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, it's the note. The note contains a plan for framing Barnes for the crime. Wow, that's the writing on the wall right here.
We discovered this note in a Trubbish's possession.
A note?
The culprit jotted down their whole plan. They wanted to frame Mr. Barnes for the crime.
Then that would mean Barnes is innocent.
So who's the real culprit?
The real culprit is right here with us.
What do you mean?
Who is the culprit? Oof, a lot of them. A lot of them, man. Larry Turner, man. Alright, Larry Turner is the most suspicious one, so I'm going to click on that. But, like, everyone's outside of Barnes is suspicious.
The thief who stole the Aurora Drop. It's... Mr. Turner, you're the culprit.
Who, me? But I'm a victim of this crime. Pawniard punched me.
It punched you, huh? Pawniard has blades for hands, and I don't see any cuts on you.
He faked getting punched?
You really think I'm the culprit? Then where's the jewel? I don't have it on me, and I haven't set foot outside the mansion.
Where's the jewel? Isn't it obvious? It's with a Pokemon.
What?
Which Pokemon has the jewel? Cramorant!
Of course you don't have the stolen jewel. You hid it. In Cramorant's belly.
Excuse me? Cramorant may be Turner's partner, But even so...
Where is that Cramorant anyway?
Mr. Turner, you clearly put a lot of thought into your plan. But when we investigated the crime scene, we found a Cramorant feather. And you underestimated Growlith's sense of responsibility. Those two things did you in. Now, please call your Cramorant.
Cramorant.
All right, let me handle this.
What's on his back? What?
There it is! The Aurora Drop!
And the key to the storage room, too.
I'm afraid you can't talk your way out of this, Mr. Turner.
I was so close to living the easy life. I shouldn't have teamed up with someone I barely knew.
I'm sure Holiday will look into his accomplice. Right, let's leave that to the police. Was I wrong this whole time? For us here, the Aurora Drop was a symbol of hope. I thought it could bring hope to even more people. That's why I decided to donate it. But I never thought it would lead to an incident like this. Maybe I should forget about donating it and just keep it quietly locked up in the house. Goodness gracious, you of all people, do you really think so little of the Aurora Drop? What are you saying, Claudia? Didn't you tell me yourself that you hoped whoever looked at the Aurora Drop would not only see its beauty, but also feel cheered up and encouraged by it? Are you really gonna give up on that hope just because a stroke of bad luck? Wouldn't that be a terrible waste? Don't you agree, Barnes? Indeed, madame. It's just as you say. Mr. Denis, your plan to donate the jewel to the people of Ryme City was most certainly not a mistake. Please believe in yourself and do what you think is best. Claudia, Barnes, forgive me. I think I let myself get too shaken by what happened today. I believe in the beauty of the Aurora Drop and the people of Ryme City. As you should. But Claudia, weren't you against the donation? Don't misunderstand me. I don't want to deal with you moping around like this for the rest of our lives, that's all. Huh, I see, Claudia, thank you. This incident has forced me to reconsider, shall we say, some of my views. Clefable, Ducklett, Growlith, let's all eat together from now on. Oh, looks like Mr. Denis and all the others are getting along better now. Yeah, that about wraps this up.
Ironic, huh? Cramorant swallowed the jewel, and now you've got to swallow the bitter consequences.
Well, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
Cramorant, are you alright?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and grab it.
Right.
It's the worst police officer. What?
How could this be happening?
Sanjeev.
Turner!
Hold on. I swear I had nothing to do with that.
Why don't we discuss this down at the station?
Okay. What is going on? So, who put that control cube on Cramorant's back? I don't remember it being there outside of this cutscene.
Growlith, you did a great job.
Hey, Pikachu. Look.
Oh, are you leaving already? See you around. Say, Tim, did you notice Cramorant's back?
Yeah, there was something glowing on it.
I've never seen anything like it. I wonder, maybe Turner didn't know what was going on. Something tells me this is just the beginning.
Whoa. Yeah, what do you guys think? Well, obviously there's an accomplice. Later that evening at Tim's apartment, there was an accomplice somewhere.
Tim's back!
Well, you sure are home late.
Ooh.
Good evening.
Oh, and who is this?
My classmate, Rachel.
It's nice to meet you.
Is she your girlfriend?
Huh?
If only.
Pikachu. Actually, Rachel's here because, hello, sorry to barge in so suddenly. I was hoping to get some advice from the great detective here. I didn't realize his family was visiting, though. Welcome, Rachel. We didn't mean to startle you. Sophia and I just arrived in Ryme City yesterday. We came to see my brother's award ceremony. Oh, really? Then this probably is the first time you've all seen each other in a while. I really hope I'm not in the way. Please, don't worry about it. We'll be in a town for a while yet. Make yourself at home. Yeah, I'll make some tea. Thank you, really. See, Tim? I told you Irene and Sophia would understand. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad. Yay! Talk to everyone! Alright, let's talk to everyone. Hey, yes. Rachel. Must be nice spending time with your mother and sister. Yeah, but hey, didn't you want to discuss something? Oh, yeah. Sorry, it must feel awkward to talk about it around so many people. No, it's not that. Chatting with you and your family has actually helped a lot. Trust me, it can wait. Really? Well, if you're sure.
Yep.
So Rachel's not your girlfriend? Nope, just a classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Something like how she's your girlfriend? Sophia, she is not my girlfriend. Atta girl, Sophia. Tim just needs a gentle shove to get things moving. Don't you start too, Pikachu. That's fun. You don't really need to worry about it, Tim. Worry about what? Bringing Rachel home, of course. Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. I'm making enough food for 8 people or so she can eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit much?
Right.
Okay.
Dinner's ready, everyone.
Well, I should probably get going.
You're not staying for dinner?
Come now. Why don't you stay and eat with us?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, you heard them. What do you say?
I mean, who could turn down an invitation like that?
Yay!
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow! Looks amazing!
Mac and cheese?
You, Mom!
Mom made her special mac and cheese for us.
So this is the dish that Harry kept raving about, huh? Whoa! This is incredible!
Good, huh?
Oh, memory time. What?
Irene, we need to talk.
What is it?
I want a divorce.
What? Are you joking?
Take care of Tim and Sophia for me.
Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Harry.
That took a turn.
Are you okay, Pikachu? You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
I fainted?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like Pikachu's recovered. Yeah, I think he's okay now. So, Rachel, do you feel okay talking about that problem you had now? No, that's okay. Are you sure? You don't have to keep it bottled up. I had so much fun with you all that it's just not bothering me anymore. We'll discuss it next time, okay? Sure, in that case, mind if I ask you something instead? By all means, I'd be honored to help a great detective. Do you happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? Apparently the jewel that was stolen in today's case was really special. I could use some more information to help me track it down. Huh, well, one of my professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I can introduce you to him if you'd like. Really? Could you, please? That would be a huge help. Well, I'll sort it out when I get home tonight. How should I contact you? Well, why don't we meet at the High Hat Cafe tomorrow morning? Sounds good. See you then. Does Tim not have a cell phone?
Hey, feeling better?
Yeah, I guess.
Pikachu.
Oh no. Mewtwo.
What's that?
Mewtwo!
There is something the two of you must know. When I was in my cave a few days ago, I was attacked by several Pokemon.
Yeah, we saw on the news.
No matter how many times I overpowered them, they didn't seem to feel a thing.
Maybe R again?
No. These Pokemon had no will of their own, as if something was controlling them. As for Harry...
Harry?
Oh man, Beedrill. Oh, what? They all have those cubes on their back.
What was it? Look!
Those lights, like the one we saw in Cramorant. You think the two are related somehow?
I'd say, almost certainly. Finding the Aurora Drop may be the key to solving this mystery.
Yeah, let's follow up on that.
What? Is it that weird scientist we ran into?
The Aurora Drop. The swarm of Beedrill that attacked Mewtwo. They both had glowing devices stuck to them. After hearing Mewtwo say my dad's name, I think if I investigate the Aurora Drop, that I might get closer to finding him.
Wow. The next morning.
Hey.
Okay, we're gonna find out more about the Aurora Drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she'd introduce me to a professor from Ryme University. We still got a little time before we're supposed to meet her at the High Hat Cafe, though. Your family doesn't visit that often. Why don't you chat with them a bit before we head out? Yeah, I know, Pikachu. This is true. Thank you. Head out when you're ready. Oh, I see the newspaper arrived. You subscribe to a newspaper, Tim? Yeah, it's Ryme City's daily paper. You never used to read the paper when you lived at home. What changed? Well, I'm a college student now. I thought I should read the newspaper, at least. Well, aren't you mature? What are you doing, Tim? Trying to look cool or something? I'm the one who suggested that you started getting the newspaper, you know? As a detective, it's important to be gathering information at all times. I'm sure there's a lot going on every day in a city as big as this one. Checking the newspaper regularly is a good idea. Your mom knows what she's talking about, Tim. Tim and Pikachu's activities will be reported in the newspaper the day after the case is solved. Try reading the newspaper on the table. So what are we waiting for? Let's read that newspaper. Latest of... Oh... Heroic Lillipup saves partner? What? Latest developments in the jewel theft case. Looks like they still haven't found the Aurora Drop. Inspector Holliday and his team have been searching for the jewel and Cramorant. How'd they get that picture of Cramorant for the newspaper? Who was there? But there's been no progress on either front. Speaking of Cramorant, he was acting really weird then, wasn't he? According to the article, even Turner didn't know why he acted like that. So Turner didn't order Cramorant to swallow the jewel and escape. Something's really fishy about this whole thing. Heroic Lillipup saves partner. The article about a woman who got injured inside her house and couldn't move. It says her Lilliput went outside and howled to alert the neighbors. Oh, that's a sweet story. Hey, wait, look at this photo. Isn't that the woman we met yesterday? The one whose Lilliput ran off? Let's see, you're right. We met her in front of the Denis residence. Her Lilliput was a pretty shy little guy who preferred quiet places. Apparently kept barking and howling until the neighbors finally noticed. I guess he gathered up all of his courage to help his beloved partner. So, you're telling me that if I didn't save that Lilliput from the side quest before the end of the case, something would have happened to that partner? And this is how the side quests show up, is you get a little, like, epilogue. You get an epilogue of what happened with those people. So maybe we should do the side quests. Minus the Quizmaster. I don't know if I'm into that, but that's pretty interesting. That's interesting that that's exactly how they do that part, right? So, I don't know. Maybe I turn a new leaf, and if there's a cat stuck in a tree, I'm gonna put aside my multi-million-dollar contract of figuring out a case in order to get that cat out of a tree. Because that was pretty interesting hearing about that. All right, friends. Well, we got a little bit more to explore around this area, and then we're going to head out and see exactly what's going on with that Cramorant or anything like that. Thanks for watching Detective Pikachu Returns, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Oh my gosh. You're telling me that that Lilliput owner would have died had I not reunited them? No, you can't jump to that conclusion. No, man. She would have been in a different situation, but we do need a reward. It's true, man. Sorry, I don't work for free, dude. I don't work for free. That's just not it. You can't do that. So maybe we do the side quests. What do you guys say? How about this? I'll let you guys decide in the comments. The game is going to be way longer. We're going to stream for a lot longer if we're going to be taking on these like mini side quests over here. So you tell me how you feel. Do you feel the side quests are necessary? Take it as they come along, right? But I think we did one main case, right? The missing jewel, or maybe the case is still going on. It's still ongoing. I think it's interesting that they kept the voice choices for Mewtwo. Yeah, for Mewtwo. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why do they pronounce it? Do you guys say that too as well when it comes to like Mewtwo's name? Like, because I'm like, I say it in a way it's like Mewtwo. Just rolls off the tongue. Mewtwo. Not like U2, right? But like Mewtwo, right? Like, what is that emphasis? It's kind of interesting. Mewtwo question mark? Welcome. Tim's apartment. Yeah, it looks really good. Ryme City, the missing jewel. How was the jewel stolen? Is Barnes the culprit? Hi-Hat Cafe. Yeah, these are great. Perfect. Yeah, chapters look good. Oh, man. I kind of want to do a little bit more, but like I think this is actually a really good stopping point. It's a good stopping point for everything. What do you guys think? Okay, so we did about like 3 hours. Do we like the game so far? What are we thinking? What are your thoughts? I think the game looks pretty fun so far, right? Like I think it is genuinely fun. Of course, there's a lot of reading involved, and I was kind of getting fatigued on that gameplay as I was going through like the 3DS version. Like, I was getting fatigued of having to talk to every single person and every voice dialogue throughout the entire 13 hours that was this game. I did get fatigued because there was, like, little to no action. But, like, that's the game. It's a story narrative kind of game. Action is a little bit, I don't know, 5% more because you're riding on top of Growlithe in this game. But it's still the same thing. It feels like I can, like, skip a lot of the text. Because I went in Serenity Park and I could have talked to all those people with Growlithe. And I didn't. So that saved me a little bit of time. So I guess that was good. Glad you guys enjoyed it, though. That was super fun. Alright, so I think what we'll do is I can easily set up the next part of Detective Pikachu if you guys are interested in that. we can get that going. I'm gonna go eat some lunch because I am starving. I am starving like your middle name over here. So what are you guys down for? You guys down for that? I'm totally down for it too. Yeah, so what do you think? Melanie says you love it. Cal Math, you're also loving it. That's good to know. I'm glad you guys like it a lot. It's a cool game so far. It was like the case of the missing jewel, right? Like what? Kind of fun to see, right? Kind of fun to see. It's a good game so far. Yeah, I don't really know how the chapters are made in this game, right? Like that's a hard thing for me. It's like in the previous game, it like had explicit, I guess explicit answers of like where the chapters are. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. I couldn't really tell you on that. Let me see really quick. Detective Pikachu, man. You know, I do like it. I think that I really would have liked if they polished the game a little bit more. The graphics are just not good for a game in 2023, and I get that they're still trying to go for a specific art style, but it's a little rough. I don't know. Do you guys agree with me on that one? Boom. The graphics are just a little ever so rough. And then I don't know, some of the voice choices are Did I laugh at something? Did I laugh at the new Pikachu or something? Like I laughed at another Pokemon's voice. That was just really, it was hilarious. I don't really remember which one it was, but I remember one of them. It was just hilarious to me. Detective Pikachu. Wow. Yeah, it was interesting. Oh yeah, I like the fact that there is a way that you can like skip through on like the deduction and just like answer a question based off a little star if you put that in your options. I guess that was kind of cool. Right? In case you have like little kids and you're like, well, I don't know, maybe you may not know how to read and so you don't know how to like look at all this stuff. So maybe you can just like have them just like press the A button and like go run around the area and see how far they can get without reading. And then there's a star on the deduction process and you can go from there and just choose it. That'd be actually really cool if you didn't know how to read English. Right? Like I can imagine if I was playing this game in Japanese, like I would 100% like expect that, right? Like I would need that for sure. So yeah, that was a cool accessibility option. What do you think? Alright, let's do this one. We're gonna do part 2 of Detective Pikachu. I'll do that in like an hour or so. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go take like an hour break. I'm gonna go try to catch a shiny Detective Pikachu in Pokemon Go. Get some lunch going on over here. We should be good though. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to redirect over to our next one. Yeah, that'll be really fun. Redirected to Detective Pikachu Part 2. Perfect. Okay, guys. That's really all I've got for now. Thank you so much for helping out. Shout outs to all of you guys in the chat. I saw some super chats come on through. Thank you for Mokujin right over here for the couple of super chats that you've done. Caroline Rose, always a pleasure. Happy 31-month anniversary. Joseph Howell, good to see you too. Glad you were there. Martin with the re-membership up. Thank you for that. Mr. McGillicuddy over here. Thank you for that. We've got Stinkfly3 with the super chat, and then Ham as well. Appreciate all of you guys. All right, and if you didn't already check out the Abdallah Smash merch card, make sure you guys do so. I'll show you guys this really quick on the full screen scene right over there. Boom, done. So head on over to AbdallahSmash.com. There's a link in the description that you guys can head on over there. The artwork is phenomenal. We do a monthly card every single month. And this one is really just got finished yesterday. And here's a little excerpt from what the card looks like. I can't really show anything more than that, but the excerpt is really cool. So go get yourself a card, gift it out to another friend, and do all that fun stuff. And of course, like I said earlier, if you didn't already check out our brand new channel, please do so. It's right over here. The Abdallah Gaming channel is happening, as you guys know. It's a super fun time. We're putting all our VOD content over there. So little recorded episodes, you guys can watch them, of course, on repeat every single day. And we're also doing a Nintendo Switch giveaway too. So make sure you guys enter that by taking a look at the links accordingly. So good luck to all of you guys entering. I'll see you guys in an hour. Go get some lunch. And yeah, we'll be back to solve more cases very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you later.